one and all, and welcome back to Internet Genius, another weekly episode of your regularly scheduled slot. The seat around might seem a little bit empty. The icon in your middle might be a little bit different. Well, you know, sad news to everybody here. Nate is off on his quest assigned to him by gods. He's gotta get it done, he has to answer the Internet Genius call. And for now, he sent me some invites, some special guests to appear instead of him. 2 for the price of 1. Introduce it, Keg Standard and Phantom Horn.
It's
good to be back in the saddle. You get it?
Oh man, it's a real and true, guys. We're so back right now. We are 2 best brothers bitching about ponies for the umpteenth time.
The Pony Bros.
Yes.
The Pony Bros ride again. Get it?
We are riding into battle. If I can, we might be able to do some sort of extended high-five animation behind the table, even though we're very far apart. We'll see if that can happen in post, folks.
I'm chomping at the bit to get this podcast started. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's my favorite currency, guys.
Yes,
you've got to go to patreon.genius. Give us so many bits to fund future endeavors just like this. I've been given instructions from Mr. Best Guy Ever himself. He gave me the whole skinny. We're close friends, close personal friends. We do a lot of things together. We have a good time. We have lots of fun. But you, Phantom, man, you've been out of Ponyville for so long.
It's true.
It's crazy.
That's true. I have.
Well, no, wait. Canonically, I saw you recently-ish. As I was sitting at that cafe.
Yes.
Okay, it's probably been years since then, I guess, right?
I don't.
Canonically speaking.
Maybe, probably. I'm not even sure.
I was I was going over the timeline of events of our real history and real pony life.
Yes.
And
in Ponyville,
in
and around Ponyville, and other dimensions.
You said in this famous post, this famous moment in the comic to me, Slime and Punishment, folks. You said it's been 2 years. I assume that was from when TBBBAP Resurrection happened. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. Because that was that was the time between that page was posted, and I think the last time that that you and I, Keg and Phantom, appeared on in content together.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Everyone probably has no idea what's going on.
That's a great question. Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
Do the
Internet Genius viewers know who we are?
It's possible. We might actually. TBBBAP was mentioned very briefly last episode. Guys, I'm a big fan of the show. Love my boy, Bestie Boy. I watch all his stuff, of course. Keg Standard, not him. Different person, different individual, different pony.
Yeah. You're the original.
So, I am the
Keg Standard predates Nate Bestman.
He does. I galloped so he could trot, dare I say, and here we are. I put the horseshoes on myself so he could, do something else, human style version of like a
gain
the
same
thing.
Vocal cadence, opinions, all of it. He's
hey, there are some
truly
notable distinctions. I am wearing Kanye West shutter shades at this very moment, and famously, Best Guy Ever is not wearing those at this exact moment.
Different
you
style.
Can't, that's not the same.
Different style of eyewear.
The only significant, meaningful difference between you and Nate Bestman.
That's the only one. Other than that, it's exactly the same. All right, guys, so I've been given a list of notes from Bestie Boy to just... we got to let these guys know who TBBBAP is.
Right, I was going to say, we should probably explain to anyone that isn't familiar.
So, go ahead if you want to.
Do you want me to? Gosh, I mean...
Well, it was your idea. You originally approached me in Ponyville, it was like 2013. It's like 13 years ago.
No, it wasn't...
like, Keg,
it wasn't,
let's talk about
It wasn't
ponies.
that. It was like end of 2015, maybe?
Dude, I promise you it was 2013, but I'll double check. I'll double check right now.
Because I feel like we just had it was just like the 10-year anniversary not that long ago. I might be crazy.
Let me double check. Okay, 12 years ago was episode 12. All right, let me just go. Let me just go to episode 1 of TBBBAP right here. It says 12 years ago, but I think that's rounding down a little bit.
12 years a pony.
December, that's us, to a T. December 9th, 2013, episode 1 of TBBBAP was posted.
So more than 12 years, okay. The first episode was about Daring Don't.
Episode 4 of season 4.
Yeah. Okay, so a million billion years ago, I, Phantom Horn, went to... Well, you and I, we used to... we were watching famous animation, famous landmark and inventor of good writing in children's cartoons, My Little Pony. Friendship, specifically Friendship is Magic, Generation 4.
Of course. Season 4, all other seasons are trash, obviously.
And every episode we would discuss the episodes and share our opinions about it. And at the time, there was a burgeoning scene of people making YouTube channels where they would put their stupid little pony Sona in the corner and talk about, react to the episodes. And I think it was I was like, well, we talk about the episode every week. Why don't we do that? And you were on board. And so we started a little podcast, and then later we increased the production values on it. But at first it was just a static image of our two characters next to a microphone. We came up with OCs just so that we could have a pony Sona to put in the corner of the show, so we could talk about.
That's right. That's because that's what everyone did. That was
because
the meta.
It's just what you did. Because it's just what you did. Yeah. But you know, I'm not the only. We weren't the only ones that did this. But a lot of these OCs were just me as a pony. You and I had a little bit of we had a character.
We did more to it. Yeah, right away. Yeah. Especially you. But yeah.
Phantom Horn
is a rich character, no doubt.
Phantom Horn is. I mean, I resurrected.
Phantom's gone a lot of places.
Ben Saint resurrected Phantom Horn years later for in a baffling return that everyone confused. That confused everying.
So true.
But that's
he did get that horn of a sort. He got a horn of sorts. Living the dream.
So right. So since we're assuming people don't know. Phantom's thing. Phantom's. He's called Phantom Horn. I'm called Phantom Horn because originally. Well, this is the lore. This is secret lore that was I don't even think we ever said.
We gotta talk about the standard family.
Go on. We'll that was not. We didn't.
That was
say
not planned.
That
was
initially.
Not planned, no.
We didn't plan to mention any of that. We tried to
our
keep
lore was rich.
We tried to keep our personal lives
we...
out of the show, but eventually it snuck in that we were because Keg Standard. That's the family name from the Standard family.
Standard is the family name, yes.
Phantom Horn's original, this is revealed later, Phantom Horn's original name was Substandard. Because
famously revealed in Phantom Horn Reviews Hearth's Warming Eve, which everyone should watch.
That's right, that's right.
Yep. I refreshed everything before this episode.
Oh,
so I'm up to date.
I didn't refresh. I didn't refresh shit.
Classic Phantom Horn, dead weight as always.
That's okay. I have an encyclopedic memory of all of it. Right, so we decided that the Standard family ran a deli, and I'm a substandard because my destiny was to make sub sandwiches at the deli. But he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it.
Classic shit. And of course, we're running with the long-standing brony theory that when you get your cutie mark, you are canonically allowed to change your name. Yes. And that is what Phantom Horn embodies.
Yes, Phantom Horn got his cutie mark when he realized that because we were an Earth Pony family living in Ponyville, historically an Earth Pony settlement. But Phantom Horn, this is a little touchy. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me for this. This Phantom Horn I identify as a unicorn. And all that entails. And so I said, I have a phantom horn, as in phantom limb syndrome. When someone loses a limb, they can still feel the limb. Phantom Horn is I can feel the horn, even though I don't technically have one. I'm Phantom Horn. And so he wore I wore until I got the new one, the toilet
Unicorn
paper
power
roll.
shirt. Oh, right.
I forgot about the unicorn power shirt, but the toilet paper roll for the
that's
fake
the
horn.
head. Right. That's the
I can't believe you were thinking of the unicorn power shirt. That's just a joke based on that one.
I'm just looking at it.
That's just a joke based on that one Perry Bible Fellowship comic where the
Is it Scub? Was that the one?
No. There's a Perry Bible Fellowship called Unicorn Power, where a kid wears a shirt that has a unicorn on it and says Unicorn Power, and someone makes fun of him and he's like, "Fuck you, you're gay," and he summons a unicorn that impales the other kid.
It kills him immediately.
Yeah.
Who had the last laugh? Noni, do you have a question?
I have burgeoning list of questions. Truly beyond the scope of this episode.
So Noni, you are not a dedicated fan of TBAP personally. You don't know all the lore. You don't know all the ins and outs of it, huh?
I was not even aware of your existence up until perhaps 24 hours ago.
That's insane.
But I'm sure Best Guy ever put in a good word for us to have us two internet geniuses on the show as we belong.
He couldn't trust me with the show alone. He was like, they're gonna host it, not you. I can't trust you with this one.
Yeah, I need my two top guys, Keg Standard and Phantom Horn, to carry the show.
No,
if I'm going to leave it up to Noni to be there.
No human.
Makes sense.
No human could do justice.
As we all know. So, just a real simple question to Phantom Horn. So, is Phantom Horn LARPing as a unicorn or LARPing as a disabled unicorn? Which one is it?
Look, unicorns are the most powerful anti-disabled thing of all time. They have extra stuff.
Phantom Horn is transracial. He is a transracial unicorn. Who is
because he's born as an Earth pony, Noni. He doesn't understand the concept of an Earth pony versus a unicorn.
But you have to.
This is basic lore.
He is a trans species unicorn. And what was the other one? But he is also a unicorn. He's a unicorn supremacist. I was. Yes. I've changed. I went through a character arc, but at the time, I was
sad. We missed those.
The good old days. I was like, yes, I was
that old Phantom.
I was born as a dirty, down in the muck, poor, ghetto, Earth pony. And,
like me.
Like you. And but like spiritually I identify more as, the noble unicorn with the divine mandate, the mandate of heaven, the right to rule, the superior species.
The best ones.
This is all addressed in Phantom's review of Hearthwarming Eve. This is the true story of Equestria. The true origin is unicorn supremacy.
If we think about the races that way, okay, there is just the lowly Earth ponies who can fucking do nothing, and then there's the Pegasus who have wings. Okay, they can fly, and then there is magic. There's just people that can do magic.
It's pretty obvious to anyone that isn't blinded by the woke mind virus, is what I would have said before I discovered dialectical materialism.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great. It's Kino. And Keg over here is like, I like to party.
Yes.
And that's basically the sum total of Keg
is a frat bro.
Life.
You are a frat bro.
I am. I proud member of Mu Lambda Pi, baby, MLP frat.
I forgot about
the day I die.
I forgot about Mu Lambda Pi. That's really fucking funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's epic. Anything else about Phantom here? Do you remember in the intro opening of Phantom Reviews, do you remember the exact incident in which Phantom got his cutie mark?
Yes.
You got your cutie mark? Okay, it's just he saw Celestia raising the sun, and was over. And that was not the moment. That was not the moment when Phantom got his cutie mark. He was blinded by the sheer unicorn magic power of Equestria, went home, went on Tumblr.com, began scrolling, and that was it. That is when Phantom woke up.
He got on some Mogai. He got on some Mogai shit.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the people that are like really, really like splitting hairs into being like, well, I'm like a demi. I'm like a demi. I don't like
gloom gender bros. Stand to be counted.
Think like that stuff that's like hyper specific. He got on that part of Twitter and was like,
look to me,
they're literally
all just gay.
anything.
You're all just gay, folks.
Right.
It's just wide judgment. Just wide judgment.
So, a wide judgment. Either you're me or you're gay.
Phantom. I rewatched a little bit of Phantom Horn reviews.
Yeah,
and like
Phantom
is the kind of guy who is like there's a part in the song where he's like, I'm triggered when people don't know that I'm a unicorn just from looking at me. I am being genocided. Like I need my comfort needs to be respected at the expense of all of society, basically.
Correct. So and he was right about that.
He's a really cool guy. And he's awesome. He's great.
So listen. So basically,
the point of Phantom Horn is that he's right about everything, and everything that he says reflects my real life opinions.
Correct, 100%. Yes, that.
I mean, Ben Saint's real life opinions.
I gotta ask, where is Phantom Horn right now in terms of mentality and character arc? That was the old Phantom Horn. Race traitor. Transracial. All Tumblrs is gay. What about the current Phantom Horn? The 2026 Phantom Horn.
Okay, so what happened with
Yeah, I mean, tell them the whole story of Phantom.
Well, the status quo, like back when we did TBAP, when TBAP was a show that we were doing, the status quo was that
new episode coming next week, guys.
Oh my god,
for it. Good stuff. Yeah,
Gen, aren't they coming out with like Gen 6? My Little Pony.
There's discussion. I just looked this up because of this,
and they're bringing back the characters from Gen 4. I heard that.
That's news. I have no idea.
That's
what
Gen 6
I heard. Is not out yet, but they've been discussing it. I think people don't really know yet. I think that's what I know. Yeah.
So back when we were doing it, the status quo was that you and I, Keg and Phantom, lived in Ponyville. We were two brothers that, we went to college or whatever, but now we lived in Ponyville. Yeah. And
Phantom's a NEET. He's definitely not going to college.
I guess that's probably right. Yeah.
That's my headcanon.
Did Phantom go to? No, I don't think so. Well, Keg was.
I don't remember it being mentioned.
It was not mentioned.
Keg's in a frat, so he's in college for sure.
Honestly, I Phantom Horn genuinely don't remember whether I went to college or not.
Dude, that slime went straight to your brain. Short-term memory loss.
Right. Let's get to the slime. So. Sorry, I keep repeating myself. The status quo was that Keg and Phantom were...
Sorry, we're cutting all your audio anyway, so
okay.
Don't worry about it.
No, thank you. Mm-hmm. We live in Ponyville, and we have an in-universe show where you and I have a podcast where every week we review the episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which is a show... It's like a show
is it real life to us.
I think it's like I think it's like propaganda. Maybe I think it's like
yeah.
It's like
propaganda, so Celestia can make us believe in the elements of harmony,
right?
Which, as we all know, is the true source of power for her tyrannical kingdom.
Phantom Horn watches every episode, or watched every episode of My Little Pony, and shaking his head, implying like like they're giving the Earth ponies and the Pegasi like equal time. Yeah. Like it's too
it's a control metric. Canonically, a control system for Celestia in the universe.
Forced diversity. Whatever.
Yeah, right.
I think that's it. But we were like, we didn't make it. Our show didn't make any money. Our show was like completely failing, just like tanking every episode. But our rich benefactor, and this was not
risky business. Risky
business. Our rich benefactor just kept dumping good money after bad, like funding the TBAP show, being like, we're going to turn this profitable. Yeah. Do you? Okay.
Well, I'll get to it later, but let's not forget that in TBAP Resurrection, Risky Business's one and only physical appearance, though he does appear in text here and there and other places. He's like, hey, okay, great job, boys. We're going to the top with this one. And he's like, oh boy, Fat Tony broke my back legs, and he's going to break my front legs if we don't turn a profit on this. Please let this be the one that... So I think things were going bad for Risky Business already.
Yeah.
But I think that's because like in universe, or real fake universe, whatever's going on, the show had been off the air for years. Maybe this is like a desperate return to form. He's like, oh god, we got to go back to the good old. We have to go back to the MLP days, and when TBAP was flourishing, when everything was looking rosy.
like of course, actually, even at the time, it was a huge money sink. But him now, things are so much worse. He's like, okay, nostalgia is big. We got to bring it back.
Makes sense to me.
So I feel like we should say that most of the time, the TBAP show was just episode discussion with a little bit of jokes and a little bit of like lore and like character banter and like in-universe jokes. Yes. Occasionally we made some bigger videos with more editing and a little bit of animation and music and stuff. Like Keg reviews Putting Your Hoof Down, and Phantom Horn reviews A Hearthwarming Eve, where we had like character arcs and character stuff. And
there was the Cutie Mark Kerfuffle as another
yes, and the Cutie Mark Kerfuffle was a series, a little like lightly animated musical series we did with some of the other Brony reviewers that had music and was like character stuff.
Right.
And then there was lore, much of which was not super apparent in the show. We kind of had headcanons about. There was lore that was kind of behind the scenes. Some of which we discussed, some of which we discussed but never really implemented. Some of which like snuck in here and there, but like an average viewer probably wouldn't have seen. Like an average viewer who just watched the episodic reviews of TBAP wouldn't know who Risky Business or Sticky Situation or Ultimate Pumpkin was. But these were
Silver Lining, et cetera.
So these were you would have had to like follow the Tumblr and like watch all the like side updates and stuff. So this is kind of us delving into like sort of like TBAP behind the scenes, like the unexplored lore of TBAP.
Yeah.
Is how I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Anyway. So that was the canon. We had the podcast in the show, and then Phantom Horn. When the show stopped, there was no Phantom Horn content for a while, and then at one point Ben Saint, God bless his heart.
No relation.
Ben Saint, no relation. Well, Ben Saint, no relation is a green guy that lives in Lakakam. Ben Saint, normal, is the black and white guy who lives in Dimension 1218, which is the real universe. Right. But I mean, but we're splitting hairs here. So
go read Slime and Punishment.
Go read Slime and Punishment. Yes. So
that'll clarify all of this stuff. Don't worry about it.
Ben Saint, bless his heart, drew a picture of Phantom Horn, me wearing an Andrew Yang shirt as a joke one time in like 2018, right. And then later, there's a picture of me, Phantom Horn, at the October 6th riots in Canterlot.
In Ponyville?
No, in Canterlot. Have you seen that one?
Capital City.
Yeah, where he's
I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll find it and post it.
Dig it up later.
I'll dig it up later. It's like he's wearing. I'm wearing a purple mega hat. Make Equestria great again. Yeah, and there's all these like angry ponies, and they're waving Gadsden flags, but instead of the snake, they have Discord on them. It's really based.
Discord's on it.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty proud of it. Or Ben Saint was pretty proud of that one. Yeah, Phantom Horn I designed the flag. I was a big big contributor. Anyway,
you two collaborate quite a bit.
Okay, Slime and Punishment started, and then there was that image takes place in between. So for a minute there, Phantom Horn was on the Make Equestria Great Again train until one day he meets Nightstar. Who is related to Sonichu in convoluted ways, and Nightstar sends him and his friend Strawberry Milk the Dragon, the Dragon, through a dimensional portal and sent Phantom Horn to New Los Angeles City, aka Neo Milwaukee, home of Endless War, the Death Furnace, where Phantom Horn learned to love slime. Hey, by the way, Keg, the invitation's always open. If you ever want to move to Lakakam, there's plenty of real estate, and there's plenty of slime to be made. I know you're not a huge, listen, I know you, I've been trying to sell you on the slime stuff. Like, it's really good. It's really awesome. You definitely want it. It's like, it's really great. I'm not going to proselytize to you. I'm not going to push anything. I'm just saying to consider it, because there's slime to be had.
I'll definitely consider it. I have some investments in this little cryptocurrency slime coin that a guy sold me on a couple years back.
Yeah.
I bought the dip and I sold at the peak though. So I'm doing fine in terms of my crypto coin. But
I anticipate higher
the little
peaks.
lady want to be dragged along to Slime City? We'll have to talk about it. We'll talk all about that.
It's a great way. It's a great place to raise your kids. There's lots of work for the children in the mines.
they need structure. They need structure. So true. I'm with you.
And they love slime. The kids in Lakakam love slime.
They do. They watch Coltolodian every day. They love their slime shows.
Did you know that Slime? Did you know that Slime Corp, the ruling corporate oligarchy in charge of New Los Angeles City, is canonically Nickelodeon? And after okay. When slime became valuable, Nickelodeon had a monopoly on slime, so they immediately pivoted and became. and they were like, there's way more money to be made in slime than in children's entertainment.
The money's in slime.
The money's in slime now.
In slime.
The money's in slime.
Invest today.
They were already invested.
So I'll move there immediately. I'll get a timeshare and I'll spend some time there.
Think about it.
I will. So Phantom
gets sent to New Los Angeles City. This is the plot of Slime and Punishment, Ben Saint's webcomic, saintcomics.com. You can buy a physical copy. He has like 2 left.
Okay, great. Act fast. Act fast.
So
I have my copy.
Things happen there. Chris Chan Sonichu gets involved. There's some timeline shenanigans.
Is that not Nightstar? Is that a different entity?
They are different entities. They are basically like parallel versions of each other. Like one is the equestrian version.
Your basic
of the
Rick and Morty logic. Okay,
just like Phantom Horn is basically the equestrian version of Ben Saint.
Okay.
One sort of. They are similar. Anyway. So some stuff happened. There was some time. There was an apocalypse, but we fixed it. It's okay. It got reverted.
Yeah, right.
Phantom Horn did settle down. I did settle down in New Los Angeles City. I do live there canonically now. However, there is a portal. The portal that Nightstar threw me through is still open, and I can, with a little bit of dexterity and riding my faithful steed Virginia the Slimoid, navigate. I can take a blimp up to the sky and jump through the portal. So it is possible to move between dimensions through this pathway, so I'm capable of visiting.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
and I assume that's canonically. Well, I don't know what dimension we're in right now. So we're in the lore of this show, Internet Genius. I've never mentioned it explicitly, I don't think. By the way, Nate Bestman told me all this stuff. He's filling me in on the details, people. So that's how I know things. Like the logo that's on like the thumbnail, you might notice if you look closely, it's on like black bricks. So it's on a black brick wall. Yeah, there's like it's like a little it's supposed to look like a spray painted version of like the Communa Crown logo thing. It's on a black brick wall, and in Nate's head, in BG's head, that exists as graffiti on the side of the building where this show is being recorded. Possibly like a I don't know, maybe it's like a slum, or maybe as the Internet Geniuses that we and they collectively are, this is like a mega palace. Towering over the rest of the earth. I guess I'm not sure yet on what that is, but I guess it's a black brick building of some kind. So
it's a giant,
that's one thing we do know.
It's a giant.
Anyway, so I don't know how we got here. Portals, I guess.
Here to this realm.
Here to this studio. We're recording in the Internet Genius studio.
Maybe we went through the Equestria Girls like statue portal.
Yes, that's what it is. The Equestria Girl statue.
For some reason, we didn't turn into humans because we're definitely horses right now.
Yeah, that's true. We got like an exemption letter from Celestia. She said you don't have to turn into him when you go through. Thank you, Celestia. We appreciate that.
Principal Celestia.
Both the princess and the principal, they collaborated on this. Yeah, they worked it out. Okay,
I mean, Equestria Girl, one floor down, you just like go down some stairs, you're in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's right around the corner. The portal is, this is established in the Equestria Girls movie. There's a portal in Ponyville.
It's canon.
I forget exactly where the portal is in Ponyville, I think it's somewhere in there.
Is it not in the palace? Is it not in the royal palace?
That sounds right. It's been a while. I know that in the school side, it's in like it's in the statue in the very front of the school.
It's in Canterlot
High. People are going to touch that statue.
It's in Canterlot High, and so I think that the portal on the pony side is in the palace in Canterlot.
Okay,
makes sense. It's like a big magic mirror in Celestia's like hall.
Yeah, I think I remember Sunset Shimmer going through and like looking at herself in it or whatever. Okay, I believe you. Sounds good. And we canonically passed through. We did that. We went to the mirror. Celestia said, "Go on through. Keep your pony forms." So that's how we got here.
So that we could be on a podcast.
Correct. So that we could accept the invite to be on this podcast because Nate was going to be busy and he needed his top guys to take over. His good friends.
Celestia was like, "Listen, I'm a big fan of Best Guy Ever," and he could.
Dude, Celestia is another Internet genius. I'm gonna give her another
send an envoy.
Hold up, Kick Standard. Yeah. Hold up, Kick Standard. Celestia is a woman, though. How could she be?
You're right. I forget. As all women are, she is in the Weenie Hut Junior Baby Genius Club. As all women are canonically. Maybe one day, like we made an exemption for someone. Who was the one woman we allowed in? I can't remember.
Was it Margaret Thatcher?
It wasn't Mina the Hollower. It should be. Well, she's in there. She's in there for real, no doubt. Put her picture up on the wall. Okay, someone in the comments remind me. I'll have to ask Nate about this later. So okay, whatever. Well, okay. So anyway, so that pretty much brings us. Oh, are you hungry there, Phantom? Are you slurping a little? Having a professional time on this podcast. That's good. I appreciate that. We all love to see that.
I can't believe they made this out of just water and melon.
Right. Did you add anything to the watermelon?
It's so refreshing. No, I don't think.
I guess that's the thing.
It's cold out of the fridge. No, I'd give you some.
We need a watermelon on the table here.
I'd give you some, but you know how it is.
This is a very wide table. We're very far apart on this.
And my little hooves can't reach us, so I'm just gonna finish it all by myself.
One more hoof high five in between. We'll figure that out later, folks. Don't worry about it.
Other hand.
Yes, we'll put that there. All right, hey, so that's Phantom lore. You're up to date. He lives in Slime City in Nklamaklakan.
He does live in Nalakakam now. I say
Nalakakam? Nalakakam.
You gotta have to, if you can, if possible. I know the sound doesn't exist in English, but if you can sneak in an N sound before the final L, Nalakakam. Or
Nalakakam.
Like that. Yeah.
There you go. That's it, folks. Okay, go check it out. All right, so this brings me to...
One last thing. Character design-wise,
go ahead.
Phantom Horn did replace his... because in Slime City, you go to the mines and you mine for slime and also slime podrins, which are crystals. Phantom Horn did at one point bore a hole in his head and replace the the toilet paper roll horn with like a sharp green crystal, a slime podrin. So that's his horn now.
And does it give him any unicorn-like abilities?
No.
Get those?
It's well, if you played, which I think you did play.
I know it can break in the.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. In the Phantom Horn game, did you know there's a Phantom Horn game called Phantom's Revenge on itch.io?
Whoa, I gotta get that right now.
Gotta
download it and give a generous tip to the creator. We have to do that right now, folks.
So whatever mad genius made that, he really deserves it. It's a challenge, folks. See if you can. I bet Phantom Horn defy all viewers. You cannot beat Phantom's Revenge. It is too hard and too good. You can't beat it. Anyway,
do you guys hear that? He's talking shit. He says you can't do it. Are you just gonna let him say that shit to you and not leave a generous tip as a result?
It's too difficult,
Impossible.
and I don't think the viewers are real gamers. I don't think they have the patience for it.
Well, do they need to beat it, or do they need to get the true ending? What's the challenge?
I'd be impressed if they merely beat it.
Okay.
Getting the true ending is a challenge for super fans. Although honestly, once you've figured out how to beat it, getting the true ending is not really that hard. You could probably do it in like a couple more tries. But as I was saying, yes, in that if Phantom would die, my horn, breaks and like refills my slime, and rather than dying at 0 slime, it's sort of like a second like auto revive thing. It does not give me like unicorn like telekinesis magic powers. But I mean, slime kind of gives me a sort of magic superpower abilities anyway. Not like unicorn magic, but slime is kind of magical in its own other sort of way. But no, I don't have like magic spell powers like that.
And but you canonically still have that horn to this day.
Yeah,
I'm seeing that in front of me with my eyes at this very moment. Correct?
You've been seeing. Yeah, you've been seeing it this whole time. Yes, you have been.
That's good to know. I appreciate that.
In case you were wondering about it. Yeah.
We all know ponies. Object permanence. Real shaky substance. You gotta confirm the details every couple of minutes.
If it's not moving, I can't perceive it. So
Keg's been looking directly at me this whole time, but his horse eyes on the two sides of his head have been looking like to the two sides. So the perfect blind spot in the middle.
That's right.
It's not helping that he's wearing those sick Kanye shades either.
Those also they merely blind. They do nothing.
Help.
They do not stop the sun whatsoever.
They do not help. No, they only
they may be hanging around my neck also, though. I haven't decided which thing I'm doing, because I'm you may have noticed I'm not animating at all. I'm one framing it up this day. It's like the plank challenge. It's the one frame. It's the one animation frame.
How
challenge,
long can you hold that one frame?
I'll go for the record, and we'll keep going as long as we can.
Presumably between 19 and 120 minutes.
Indeed. We'll see what it gets to. Okay, so hey, here is the updated Keg lore that I have canonically been doing, but I am open to feedback because I did retroactively change this.
I did run into you at the end of Slime and Punishment. I did just kind of pass you by in that cafe and was like, "Oh, hey, Keg, haven't seen you in like 2 years."
And I was like, "Smell this lube. Does this smell good to you? Is this still good?"
Bafflingly,
and it was, in fact.
Bafflingly, that is what you did. Yes.
Yeah. I was asked what Keg would do, in real life, which is what I did, and that was my suggestion of what I am currently doing.
What would Keg be doing? What would Keg say to Phantom after Phantom had been away for doing extra dimensional
saving
adventures?
the world, doing what? Smell this lube. Does this smell good to you? Is this still good?
Yes, yeah, it smelled pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's canon. The story I have here is perfectly canon within that, and there's not a lot to it, but this is what has happened. So here's what Keg's been up to as I see it, as I experienced it in real life. So
as you saw it with your own two eyes.
Indeed, my very far apart, opposite direction looking eyes, they observed these events.
Your prey
as
eyes.
Such. Indeed.
The canonicity of these events, is so dubious just because of the way you perceive them. So they could change at any given point.
Well, that's, I feel a little instability in the timeline. If there were, in fact, to be any funnier, better ideas, maybe it could manipulate and change. It's possible. So watch out. These portals are open all over the place to alternate reality. So you never know what's canon around here. So here's what I came up with. So it begins with the following. So the cutie mark kerfuffle. Now, this was established in, like, there's, like, 3 and a finale. I think there's, like, a total of 4 parts, maybe 3, of the Cutie Mark kerfuffle, where we...
I think there's 3.
It's 3, but then there's, like, the Kimmy Sparkle ending thing, which that might have been the 3rd one.
I think that's just it's the ending of the finale.
It's called, like, Cutie Mark kerfuffle 3 finale, which I thought, man, it was, like, the 4th piece. Whatever. You know what? I could be retarded. I don't know. Just check the links or something.
I thought the 3rd one was the finale.
But there's a 3rd. I think there's 4. I think there's the first one where everyone gets their cutie marks switched, just like in the season 3 finale, whatever the fuck it's called, where Twilight does that. There's the second
including our best friend ANY Pony.
ANY Pony has gone the distance. He has obtained true godhood. He is the best of all of us.
We didn't even know that guy at all. We just needed
barely knew ANY Pony at all, dude. That's why it's so Kino that he is vital to our lore and is the best of any of us.
Yeah.
I have looked it up. Haven't seen much. ANY Pony's not doing much these days.
Was there a reason why we got our cutie mark switched?
Well, I think we later established it was a test, which was also true.
A test?
Yes. It was a test. So just like, I think this wasn't this a test for Twilight by Celestia in that episode where that happened? Wasn't that like, or maybe it just happened and she proved herself by solving a legitimate problem?
I think it just happened. And she figured out a spell to fix it. And Celestia was like, oh, yeah, that's how you become a princess. You create a new spell. And because you did that...
Maybe that's what it was.
You create new magic.
Okay.
Never mentioned before.
It was heavily implied, I think, at the end of Cutie Mark Kerfuffle 2, when we pull back and we see Celestia, Anthony C. Pony, and Luna, Starboard Bow, Jessie Pony, that they were, like, watching these events. Now, they may not have been necessarily responsible, but they certainly were watching and studying. So my headcanon is they were responsible for these events that were happening somehow.
Yes.
I could be wrong.
Yes.
Could be wrong.
I vaguely remember that.
Yes,
and
that was our secret ending bit.
I remember that the finale was pretty rushed. That I pretty much just wanted to finish it up.
Part 3 finishes. It's like there's a wall of text. In fact, I've got to pull it up because I wanted to read a little section from it to establish what canonically happened at the end of those events. Let me see. I'm going to find it real quick here. But no. Okay, there are a total of 4 because the Lost Chapters is CMC3 Horseshoe Ballad followed by
that's just like Jesse's rap, right?
Yes, it's Jesse's rap basically.
Okay, that one that one barely counts.
Well, so did the one after it, but like these were the rushed projects we like barely did anything on. But listen to this. So first of all, the opening credits crawl of Cutie Mark Kerfuffle 3 Horseshoes Ballad references, it's like TBAP Industry, or TBAP Co. in like Square Enix font, but it says produced by Risky R. Business. So Risky Business produced the TBAP The Lost Chapters. And then, so that whatever that happens,
which is just a still image of Jesse rapping.
It's.
Starboard Bow rapping.
Yes, correct. That is what happens, and it. I think does that even have like an ending bit? No, it's just him rapping, but we like get along or something. Okay, it doesn't matter. The point is, it comes to a head in I think the next finale bit, the like actual finale video, which opens with a bunch of text which says the following in it. So the point is, all of us won this challenge. This is now like a still image that Mage drew of all of us, which are known as the Male 8, by the way. There's the Horseshoe Crew. Yeah, it's mentioned one time in this text crawl. We never even say it out loud. But there's the 6 of us, which included ANY Pony. Jesse is the Luna, and Anthony C is the Celestia.
Oh,
and we passed the test. All became alicorns. That's the meme. We're all alicorns now.
Based.
And in the opening text crawl, it says that because of this, war broke out because these bros could not decide who was in charge. And so all gathered at the battlefield of destiny to fight it out as to who would rule Equestria. However, I'm going to read this verbatim now.
Yeah,
however,
please.
Upon noticing how many fly pony honeys had been assembled, which I assume we're very woke here, women troops mixed in among the male troops, so they can die for Equestria as well. Very good stuff. The boys, the Male 8, suddenly realized that instead of this bullshit, they could be having a rad party to celebrate their newly attained godhood.
Yeah, and that makes sense to me.
I agree. And so I, Keg, am very much for this idea. So putting aside the differences, the male 8 used their infinite power to put on the #1 most banginest party the world had ever seen. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of heavy petting going on, and everyone was into it, especially you. Canonically, you, the audience, was into it.
Wow.
And so Equestria, united in celebration, looked forward to a rad, totally broed out future under its new benevolent council of patriarchs. And it was pretty cool. So the natriarchy is real, officially.
Fucking
in Cutie Marker
awesome.
Fuffle.
Good
Yes.
ending. Good ending.
That was a great ending. Okay, but so none of this actually kind of matters, because the whole point is that we then pull out to reveal that this is a book of fan fiction written by Kimmy Sparkle, voiced by Jenny Nicholson.
Kimmy Sparkle, for anyone that doesn't know, because brony analysis, this thing that we were involved in where you would put your pony Sona in the corner and talk and review every episode, because this was a weird little cottage industry, Jenny Nicholson, I think this was before it was after Friendship is Witchcraft.
It was after, for sure.
Jenny Nicholson and Griffinilla had made the well-beloved Friendship is Witchcraft, a bridge series, parody edit of My Little Pony, Friendship is Witchcraft.
Kino stuff.
Really Kino stuff. And then because...
Dude, did you know Oblivion worked on the animation for the incest song? Oblivion worked on that.
No, I didn't know that.
He just told me last week. Anyway, yeah.
But it doesn't shock me too much. But yeah. So anyway, she made a channel sort of lampooning the whole thing with this character called Kimmy Sparkle, who she would have review the episodes, and it was she was like this airheaded, I don't remember. She was just stupid. She was just an idiot, basically.
She was mocking the concept,
just mocking the whole concept. It was great.
Yeah.
But she, so Kimmy Sparkle is the one who canonically told the story of the Cutie Marker Fuffle, which, by the way, I'm looking now and I forgot that the first Cutie Marker Fuffle, it's just a song. It's just a song and a still image. And then the
idea was just, let's take our friends and do a parody of the
song when they switched their cutie marks. So we made that song. And I mocked up a little this sequence of images here, and then the sequel has a little bit of, it's not really animated, but it's limited animation, sort of like a motion comic or something, that actually shows the characters going around and doing the things that they do with their new cutie marks and healing each other and stuff.
Indeed.
And then I think there were big plans for an even more ambitious third act, but we were like, nah, it's too hard.
we just truncated it. It's all kind of there. It was we came up with ideas.
I liked doing chapter 2, but I remember being like, do I really want to commit to make this a whole thing? No, I think it's let's just bring it to a close. It's good.
You got to do the nostalgia critic angle, who's obviously the best who ever did it, and work it into your review of whatever it is you're doing. That's where the money is, in the review game, not in the fan fiction game.
Oh, hide the ending of Cutie Marker Fuffle in a regular weekly review.
Exactly. Yes. That's what that's what I would do if you had a gun to my head and forced me to do it all over again.
Speaking of having a gun to your head, funny fact about us, Keg and Phantom, the TBBBAP bros, is that Phantom Horn appears in the famous series Analysis Anarchy.
Indeed.
For one episode, of which Chris Chan is a big fan. Phantom appears in the first episode of Analysis Anarchy, which was the show by Dr. Wolf
the TF2 fucking crossover with Pony Sonas and stuff.
There was sort of another Keg and Phantom and what would eventually become the PCP were sort of our own little clique called the Horseshoe Crew. There was another clique that was centered around Dr. Wolf and Josh Scorcher and Kim Possible.
Yes.
I love Kim Possible a lot.
Friend of the show, Kim Possible, ally of the show,
and that clique made Analysis Anarchy, and Phantom was invited to be in it, and he was just in for one episode, and then he Ben Saint had a falling out with some of those guys and didn't want to do anything, be involved with them anymore. So
I must say, as I always say, when this comes up,
Nate Bestman was like, nah, no thanks.
I read the script. Nate read the script and told me it wasn't worth my time.
Ben Saint did not read the script. Was just like, sure, I'll talk, whatever. Phantom had like one line.
That led to Phantom Horn being on the legend Internet Genius himself, Dr. Wolf episodes, you know?
That's
the highest honor
that's true.
Internet Genius can have.
You mean, are you talking about Phantom's appearance in that the Dr. Wolf episode where, you know, Dr. Wolf would do that thing where he would like psychoanalyze people?
Yes.
Correct.
Because Phantom did have, I don't even remember what that series was called. But Dr. Wolf.
Moment with Dr. Wolf?
A moment with. Okay, for anyone that doesn't know, Dr. Wolf was another pony reviewer. His OC
another friend of the show, Internet Genius, beloved
was a wolf,
ally.
But he, even though he's not a psychiatrist, his character was a psychiatrist or a psychologist or whatever. Yeah. And his gimmick was he would have a moment with Dr. Wolf where he would have other brony reviewers on his like sit down in a chair and like psychoanalyze them and be like, "What's your problem? Let's talk about your problem." And see, Keg, I feel like we need to give a lot of like context here. Like your viewers don't know who Dr. Wolf is. We did mention him briefly
recently on one episode, but we didn't go into much about it.
Here's why we mentioned him. Because Oblivion Fall gave us the nuggets of knowledge about Dr. Wolf that the voice of Pomni, the main character of Digital Circus, had a pony Sona and was on Dr. Wolf.
No way!
Yes, it's true. It's real. It's real.
When she talked about her divorce and the effect it had on her life.
This is why Pomni was so... This is why Pomni is so canonically emotionally stable, because Dr. Wolf cured all her mental illnesses, so she could be the rock that saved the Digital Circus. This is what happened in real life.
Kidding me? That's unbelievable.
It's based as fuck.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Dr. Wolf.
Me and Pomni were both in Dr. Wolf's office for a moment with Dr. Wolf. I sat in the very chair. I sat in the very chair that she sat in. We passed in the waiting room. I have to look this up. I have to know what her OC was. That's amazing.
It's linked in one of our shows.
Recently, I watched The Amazing Digital Circus, by the way. I just watched it this past week. Yeah. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Pretty entertaining.
So
where were we? You were Dr. Wolf. I mean, shall I go into more keg lore? Because I've got a conclusion to this cutie mark kerfuffle bit here.
Yeah, sure, please. Okay, I kind of want to make this. I do want to get into like. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about the thing, Ultimate Pumpkin and Silver Lining and stuff. I want to mention all of the extended characters before we wrap up here.
We will absolutely address what everybody's been up to. Okay, let me speed through my backstory stuff here. So, basically, none of that mattered. I just thought it was interesting. But the point of it is that Kimmy Sparkle wrote this fan fiction. Now, in my mind. So it's fiction. It didn't happen. What's up with that? Here's what I think is going on here. I think Kimmy Sparkle wrote that fan fiction, kind of like that lady wrote 50 Shades of Grey as like Twilight fan fiction or whatever, and then the point is it got picked up and made into a movie. I think that Risky Business saw the fan fiction written by Kimmy Sparkle, and he was like, "It's $1 million idea. We're going all the way to the moon with this one. We're gonna be with Princess Luna on the moon.
We're gonna make Lambo money."
He invested it all. He was like, okay, now this is the idea. It's fan fiction about my boys, Keg, Phantom, and the rest of the gang. This is going to go all the way. He bet it all on Cutie Mark Kerfuffle at the box office, forgetting that Ponyville has 0 movie theaters and no one could pay to go watch it. So they made the movie, sold 0 seats, and tragically he lost it all once again. Whoopsie daisy. And canonically, yes, Fat Tony did break his front legs like his back legs. That is what happened. And as is established at the end of TBBAP Resurrection, what is canon is that Keg and Phantom, as a result of this, they did in fact go to that pauper's prison, aka debtor's prison, because they're involved. They went to jail. That is canon.
I completely forgot that time we went to pauper's prison.
We sure did. It was a crazy time, man. Let me tell you.
Oh man.
But and maybe we do all exist inside a dream of a best guy ever and Ben Saint. Who can say in this crazy wide world? Maybe we're all a raindrop falling from the sky on an alien planet, alien universe. Who knows? But the point is, this is all canon to us happening right here. And so I don't exactly know. Maybe you know. So Phantom must have escaped from jail somehow. I think Keg served some amount of time. There's probably like a weekend sentence or something. They're like, yeah, okay, it's been like a day. You're allowed to get out now.
Phantom, like leads like a daring like prison break, leaves behind Keg, doesn't tell Keg about it, leads like a daring prison escape to get out of his weekend.
He's like, he's an earth pony. He belongs locked up behind bars anyway. He's right where he belongs. He's right where he belongs.
to get out of his
Phantom Horn escaping extended his sentence is so much more.
Yeah, he may well be a wanted criminal. He can't go back to Ponyville anymore. He's a wanted man.
Well, listen, I think there's a famously lenient, jail sentencing system in Ponyville. Like the statute of limitations on escaping jail, it went away after like a week. So Phantom's free and clear legally. The streets are cleaned up already.
Maybe that's why in Slime and Punishment, when he returns to Ponyville, the ponies that see him return are so horrified. Not because he flies through a dimensional portal and appears in like a blaze of like green like slime hellfire. With his eyes like glowing.
That's an everyday occurrence.
With his eyes glowing with malice. It's because they're like, oh no, it's notorious Pauper's Prison escapee Phantom Horn.
Dude, should have served the weekend I did.
He was on the news. We saw him on the news.
Okay, I like it. I think that makes sense. But Keg, he served his weekend and got let out. But so Keg didn't have two bits to rub together after this. It's all over. TBAP, it's kind of washed up. Phantom's gone. Risky's in jail. What's Keg gonna do now? He's got nothing. Sure, there's like the family diner, but you know what? He's not interested in that. So here's where I think Keg begins his next journey in life.
Oh, the family diner. Yeah. We didn't mention the family diner.
The diner, the gold standard diner.
Yes, our father, the diner or the deli or whatever it is, run by Gold Standard, and our father, Gold Standard, and our dear deceased mother, Angel Food.
Angel Food Cake.
Angel Food Cake.
Yeah, we debated this, but her full name was Angel
Are
Food
we
Cake.
related to the Mr. and Mrs. Cake family?
I think we addressed this and we talked about it at one point. Yes, we are related.
Oh my
to them,
god.
yes. She's their cousin or something. Maybe a sister of the mom. I don't know.
Of Mrs. Cake, yeah. Well, rest in peace, Mom, Angel Food, voiced by Jenny Nicholson, also. I
think our dad
in the one line she ever spoke.
Passed away.
Oh really?
Well, did that? Oh, she did one.
Did I think he's never been seen in present day. So.
Well, I think when we went to jail, dude, our dad, we were locked in the clink for a dime as in 10 days, and our dad passed away while we were gone. Tragic stuff, man. Well, hey, maybe you know what? Maybe he went upstate to the retirement home, but my lore involves. Well, you know what? Okay, you know what? No, in fact, I changed my mind. He's not dead.
Okay,
at this point, he is still running the Gold Standard Diner. Yeah,
thank goodness.
He can return. Because he's a gruff guy. Because
we had planned, and I think you wrote and even like recorded a version of a song called "Raise These Bros."
Which was rich there.
Which was set to the tune. I think I even did some like
Raise This Barn.
Raise This Barn from the My Little Pony show, and I think I even did some sketches, but not like a full animatic or anything. And the thing about Raise These Bros, it was going to be mostly about our dad Gold Standard singing about how like weird his kids are. Because one of them is like a woke transracial
asshole. I mean, he is an asshole.
He is an asshole. Yeah. And you're
unicorn supremacist.
He's a unicorn supremacist. 100%.
Yeah, he's got fucked up politics. Yeah, just some two online.
Ben, I have to know: is he still feeling the burn? When we last saw Phantom, he was feeling the burn in a big way.
I mean, they don't really have like elections in Lockacom. I think like. In theory, yes.
Is there Slime Bernie? Does Slime Bernie exist in Lockacon?
No, I don't think so. I think...
Okay. Well, what universe is that shirt from, then?
Gosh.
And why is he choosing to wear it? What does it mean to Phantom?
His communist...
To you, sir.
His communist friends, my communist friends in the sewers of Lockacom had it. Who knows where they got it.
So it's more of a keepsake. It's a personal keepsake for him, I guess, from friends.
Because they had him read some theory. He was like, cool, right. That's cool. I mean, really, you can
Conquest of what do horses eat? Oats. Conquest of oats.
Conquest of hay. That's good. But I mean, really, day-to-day life in Lockacom is all about getting slime.
Yeah, no doubt.
You gotta hustle. But anyway, so the thrust of Raise These Bros, it's our dad singing about how weird we are, but he loves us anyway, and it was gonna end on like a sad shot of like the like rest in peace like picture of Angel Food Cake like sitting on the table or something.
That would be the face reveal of Angel Food Cake.
Yes, it would have been the face reveal of it, who was only seen like her legs in
correct in Phantom Reviews, the very beginning.
It would have been the face reveal of Gold Standard too, because all you can see in Phantom Reviews is their legs, because the camera is down on little Keg and Phantom, like
Charlie Brown logic down there. Yeah.
So there you go. So
that's cool.
just wanted to get that explained.
Raise These Bros is a vital TBAP lore. So
it is, in my mind, it's totally vital TBAP lore.
Even though it's never been released, no one cares.
It basically was the entire backstory of Keg and Phantom, and it was never released in any form, period.
Yep. It now exists, sort of mentioned half-heartedly in this podcast. But maybe we'll dig up.
Which is canon. This podcast is canon to the TBAP show.
It is canon. This maybe should release on the TBAP channel. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if that makes sense.
Now there's an idea.
It indeed. The people would lose their mind. I'll go to like the Google Drive and see if there's anything there from Raise These Bros. And maybe in my old files, whatever. We'll look around. So Keg. Okay, so we've established our dad, Gold Standard, is still alive. The reality warping has stabilized. He is, in fact, alive. The dimensions where he's dead have faded from relevancy. Okay, nice. There you go.
The split timeline has been reconverged.
It's been resolved. They call it the Dragon Knot in Elder Scrolls lore, I believe.
I was going to say time is convoluted in Ponyville.
And it sure is. So I guess based on this, I guess Keg goes back home because he's lost it all. Mm-hmm. The empire has crumbled. So maybe he's back in his old bedroom or whatever.
Assumes his dad is dead and doesn't like check.
Yeah, you know what? That's even funnier. Dad must. I was gone for so long. It's been 10 days. Yeah. We'll say it was a dime. 10 days. That's hard time in Ponyville.
That's awesome.
No doubt. So he gets out. He's like, I've lost it all. Nobody's left. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to hit up my buddies from Mu Lambda Pi, and I'm going to ask for a couple of bucks, and I'm going to do what I always wanted to do. I'm going to visit the nation of Napone, ironically. Wow. Because as we all know, in the Keg backstory, the secret deep lore of Keg is that he's actually a cringe nerd who everyone called gay when he was young because he liked anime.
Revealed in putting your Keg Reviews putting your up down.
Keg Reviews, indeed. So, and he's ashamed of this. This is the deep, rich lore of Keg, that he's ashamed of his anime fandom, as he should be, and represses it and doesn't let anyone know about it. So he's like, all right, you know what I'm going to do? I've lost it all. Time to do that thing to get some pep back in my step. So it's established in the songs, one of the songs, I think in Putting Your Hoof Down review or whatever, that he's fucked all across Equestria. But what about outside Equestria? So Napone is, far away, so that's what he's going to go to. He's going to conquer. He's going to go be a sex tourist. Yeah. That is his idea as he heads to Napone. I think this is totally in keeping with my real personality I have.
Did his Mu Lambda Pi frat bros commiserate on this?
Come with him?
Did he ask Horsefister, and this was like Horsefister's suggestion, and he's like, Horsefister was like, man, I fisted so many of those Napone Napones. It was great. Keg's like, that gives me an idea.
What? Yes. I think he was down on his luck, and maybe Horsefister could have given him that, hey, weren't you always talking about blah, 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 or, I just got back from blah, 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 because I do think he hit them up for some bits so that he could pay for the flight on Pegasus Airlines or whatever it is to get out there.
So So the Mu Lambda Pi, the Mu Lambda Pi ponies, I had forgotten where they were from. You reminded me the other day that they were first mentioned in
Thank You KP.
Thank You KP, which the backstory for that is that a friend of the show, I love Kim Possible a lot.
Close personal friend.
Like cracked her whip and had her like free like animator slaves like animate for her.
Just like Noni here. It's awesome.
It's just like and had them make a fan animation of was it John Delancey singing some? It's like her Pony Sona meeting.
KP is singing, but they're at Pony University. It's Meet the Bronies or something. I don't know.
It's related to Meet the Bronies. It's like a KP. It's KP meeting John Delancey, but she included a bunch of character cameos in the background. And Keg and Phantom, you and I, are seen in the background of a shot. She's walking by. We're having an argument on a football field, and then we release the video.
And we were like, okay, this is what we canonically are doing in this moment in the animation. Yeah,
it's the premise. And it's a little thing about Phantom being jealous that Keg has a date with a unicorn girl. He's like, a dirty earth pony can't date a unicorn. That's miscegenation.
So true. Imagine.
Gonna pollute the genes. Gonna pollute the gene pool.
They're gonna pollute their genes, their superior genes, with our filth.
We can't allow them to do this
we can't
to
do that
themselves.
to
We
them.
have to stop them.
So and Keg tells the girl all about his frat bros, and there's Silver Lining, who is the big brother of Silver Spoon, who is a real pony. That's the sidekick of the mean bully Diamond Tiara in the My Little Pony show. And
by the way, we have the whole family. We've got there's Silver. Do you know? I got them listed here.
I think I remember them. Silver Screen was the mother. And Silver
movie
Spoon.
girl.
Silver Spoon was the dad?
No, Silver Spoon is the girl. That's the canon
one. What is the dad's name?
Silver Tongue is the dad.
Silver Tongue.
He has like a little like parchment paper as his cutie mark, so maybe he's like I imagine like politician
orator.
Or something.
Yeah.
Something like, could be a writer or something.
Someone who gives speeches. A politician sounds right.
And then there's Silver Platter is the brother. Yeah.
Oh, they have like another little brother, Silver Platter?
Yeah, Silver Spoon and Silver Platter are both siblings.
Silver
Platter's the male version of Silver Spoon, basically.
He's probably just like really spoiled or whatever.
Spoiled.
Silver Screen, I imagine, is like a fancy, like old-timey, like actress.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a Hollywood starlet or whatever who married
into money or something.
Famous guy, yeah.
Based.
And then there was Horse Fister, who like there's no explanation given who Horse Fister.
He really lives up to the name. He
really lives up to the name. And I remember his cutie mark. It's just like a fist with like an explosion around it. Like a human fist.
Yes, correct. Well, they don't have fists in Ponyville, so it'd have to be. Yeah,
right. That's true. And then there's Ultimate Pumpkin. Is there anyone else?
There's Sticky Situation.
Sticky Situation, who
runs the glue factory. He runs the local glue factory.
I guess he also goes to college, but he runs.
He did at one point. He said frat bro, so it's possible they're post college now. So maybe they're
So like the glue factory, like the graveyard.
Well,
yes, this is established.
He actually works. His glue factory is next to the graveyard, or to the mortuary.
He must source those horse bones ethically. I doubt there's any funny business going on there whatsoever. Even though he's next to like the morgue, the hospital.
Yeah, he's
the graveyard.
he's like between the morgue and the graveyard. So
yeah,
like, the body.
Correct. That's where the glue factory is.
There's just like. I don't know if there's a post on the TBBBAP blog, right, where Keg and Fan they get like a letter from it. They get that poison, that blue flower that like turns you into it turns you into something, right?
I was trying to remember what that blue flower did because it made me a nerd again. It's like the opposite or something. Was that it?
It like I don't remember. It made Fluttershy like super quiet, like she couldn't even speak or something. Or no, it made it made her super loud. No, it made her voice really deep.
Okay, I'm gonna Google this. What does the blue flower do?
I think it just like gives you. I don't know. It's like
what did the blue flower do in MLP? Friendship is Magic. Let me see here. Poison joke. An illness from the flower alters each victim in a way that targets what they value or pride themselves on the most.
Okay, so it's like it gives you something that embarrasses them.
Yeah, it seems to. Yeah.
So it turned Keg into a nerd, gave him glasses. I think it just gave him glasses, made him look like a nerd.
Keg got turned into a nerd, which attacked his vulnerable maleness, which is so unstable to begin with canonically.
And for
performs masculinity.
And for some reason, it turned Phantom Horn into Doge.
It didn't. That never made any sense. We just made that up because we thought it'd be funny.
It was a complete non sequitur. This was before Dogecoin. It was just
we invented non sequiturs with that one.
We invented non sequiturs. just like My Little Pony invented good writing.
It's so true. It's so true.
I'm trying to think if there was any.
We mentioned Risky Business. There is one other that is. So there's Number Crunch.
I want to say, Sticky Situation is like he's like a deranged lunatic.
Yes,
correct. He's pictured like just like
probably a murderer.
He's a complete like supervillain. But he's also just like Keg's buddy.
Yeah, he's Keg's buddy. It's chill. He's like the Dennis from Always Sunny. He's kind of well. I think Keg's more of a Dennis. But it doesn't matter.
Definitely a murderer and a supervillain. But he's chill.
No doubt.
Yeah,
it's fine. He's rich, and we love that about him. And canonically in the story, Keg and Sticky Situation were huffing glue together one day. Were getting high and thought that their neighbors were changelings, so they broke down the door, terrorizing them, and all that said is, haha, they don't live there anymore. That's all that is mentioned about the ending of that arc.
Sticky Situation's so crazy.
Dude, that guy's nuts, man. I think the only logical path for him is that this deranged, insane lunatic, he definitely pursued politics at a later date than where he was here.
He went
he's probably running for mayor.
He got some venture capital. He made some investments. He the glue factory's expanding. He owns half of Ponyville now.
Dude, that guy's probably getting into slime. If there's slime to be harvested, I bet he's branching out. If
he's not, he's missing out. It's right there. It's ripe for the taking.
Know what? Maybe he is a glue loyalist. He will not go for any other sticky, congealing substances. He's all in on glue. He feels that glue. You know what? I think this is it. It's a turf war now. The white glues against the green slimes, and he's all in.
He might be like
glue.
Glue is superior. I think he just loves glue. I think he's he's personally invested in glue. Like he gets something out of turning horses into glue. It's not just about the money for him.
He's psychosexually obsessed with glue. Deeply.
Strangely obsessed with jars of jelly. Remember that?
What was that one from? Is that a Pinkie Pie? I do remember that from something. I don't remember exactly what.
It's one episode. I think it's about the Cutie Mark Crusaders are singing it. They're just singing about different people with different cutie marks, and there's one guy who just sits in jars of jelly and
yes.
Yeah, I don't remember which song it is.
That's basically Sticky Situation for
right,
glue.
Yeah, exactly.
He spends a lot of time in and around the glue.
Just stirring a big industrial vat of glue, just breathing the fumes in.
Yeah, definitely. He's going further insane.
I think that he's the glue fumes have he is the glue. It's in his brain.
He's the avatar of the glue now. He's the mere puppet on this earthly coil. Okay, so that's him. And Keg, they hang out all the time. I saw him last week. He's doing great. Having a good time. Okay, so a little bit of lore. So Silver Lining. One thing we knew about Silver Lining was that he fucks fat chicks. This is what Keg says about him. That's what
because he values their good personalities.
He foolishly values their personality. Yes,
he's genuinely just I like them as a person.
But yes,
yeah.
Imagine living that life. I could never. But now, so he's still fucking fat chicks to this day. Mostly his wife. Because he's married to some very nice. He met the nice, maybe exclusively. Never say never. But that's what he's up to. And I think Silver Lining. Stop me if I'm going crazy. May have gotten into silver mining, and maybe he's mining silver now and is a fortune of silver. I feel like that would be up his alley.
I think that maybe his dad probably maybe got him some connections there and was hey son, I've got this got this freaking business I can put you in charge of. It's the family business. It's one of the many pies that our family has its fingers in.
But Silver Lining has to follow the serious black archetype and be a good guy, not his mean family or whatever. Is this sufficiently nice guy enough? Running a silver mine, that's sort of bad guy coded, even though it doesn't need to be. He can be
a good boss. He could be a nice boss or whatever. He could be
he could be a good billionaire. He could be a good billionaire.
Hey, sure,
so true.
He goes in there with a little miner hat on. He's sure, I own the mine, and I kind of am responsible for all of you, but I'm still one of the guys, right? Come on, I know all my miners' names.
Okay. I agree. Okay, I think that works for him. That makes sense to me, and maybe he's doing some other stuff too. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, that sounds good. So we've kind of talked about a bunch of these. What about Ultimate Pumpkin? And let me just say what I perceive Ultimate Pumpkin to be.
Can you explain Ultimate Pumpkin? I'm not really sure I could do it.
So okay.
I'm not sure anyone could.
Thought of no one on this planet can describe Ultimate Pumpkin, I think. So we just were thinking of names, or rather, we were thinking of people that I am canonically in a frat with in real life, and Ultimate Pumpkin's name came up, And we just like thought of like, oh, we were what's great? How about Ultimate Pumpkin? That's funny. And you had the suggestion that manifested in real life
because we could not think of like what would
what
a person
Ultimate
with that, what would that
Pumpkin
name?
do?
It was a funny name. What would a person with that name do? What would their cutie mark be?
What, like, you kind of came up with, I think, is that, like, in the animation, he's, like, standing there dramatically with, like, a cape on, watching, like, meteors fall, which, like, is perceived
he's, like, watching
as, like,
the sunset and, like, meteors are falling. He's, like...
Yeah, he's, like, the main character in an anime or something.
Yes.
He's, like, an isekai protagonist. In fact, maybe that's what he is. Maybe he's a guy that was isekai'd into the body of a pony, and that's why he's the main character of his own little adventure.
Ultimate Pumpkin's
something like that.
Cutie mark is not a pumpkin. His cutie mark is his name, Ultimate Pumpkin.
Ultimate Pumpkin, yes.
Because he is the master of his own destiny. He is not defined by any role. He's
the only pony that can choose his destiny. Everyone else is a slave.
It's like because we couldn't think of what this guy was, we were like, how about he's just whatever? He's whatever he wants to be. He is above this whole like cutie mark thing. So he's just on like some like grand quest to God knows what. He's doing like way more important things. He's like completely self-actualized, just like I don't know. He's just having he's having really really high stakes adventures somewhere that we can't even conceive
what they're doing. I think he's sort of a character like in Konosuba, we follow like a couple of fuck up adventurers that are doing basically nothing, while like the actual main characters are out there like saving the world. I think that like Phantom's out there doing big stake stuff. Ultimate Pumpkin is doing like parallel world-saving events, defining his own destiny, etc. Meanwhile, like Keg's in Ponyville, like running a shop or like something like that's how I'm seeing this working out. So we don't even know what Ultimate Pumpkin's doing. We probably couldn't comprehend what he is up to, but he's out there being a legend. So that's Ultimate Pumpkin there. Maybe people you can like suggest in the comments like quests that he has undertaken, and we'll probably be like, yep, canon, that one's also canon, these are all canon, everything here, yep, that's what he did. Crazy.
The canon is ripe to be filled. It's a blank slate.
Yeah.
Phantom,
his destiny
Phantom did do did Phantom do high stakes stuff? Phantom did honestly
did, didn't he?
Okay, Phantom didn't exactly like save Phantom didn't really save Nlakakam. That was like because he goes to Nlakakam and it gets attacked by Chris-chan Sonichu, who just doesn't like slime and decides to cleanse it for no fucking reason, which like kills everyone. Right. And then so like in order to revert this, they have to like it just kills everyone because he was bored or she was bored, and they have to take an alternate timeline where this didn't happen and bring that version of Nlakakam back to the main timeline and basically repopulate it.
Right.
And Phantom does not do that. That is accomplished through like high-tech machinery created by the Rowdies and the Killers colluding with Slime Corp technology, and Phantom is thrown into the void, and he's like talks to all these like Sonichus and they are involved, but in the end he just makes his way back home and like doesn't die. He comes back to Ponyville and he kills Nightstar in revenge for all that stuff. Right. Which I guess is Nightstar is a powerful individual with like dimension hopping abilities, sort of like demigod level abilities. Yeah. But now Phantom Horn
is
just
not even clear how Phantom pulled that off. I know
because
there was fighting. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's just the power of slime.
Okay, all right, sure, fair enough.
He's
full of slimy power.
He just had slime, you know.
Okay, fair enough. I guess Nightstar did not have slime. Wait, Nightstar had like a little slime. That's like how this all began.
Nightstar had a little bit of slime in her eye.
The DNA sequence broke at the end as Phantom slayed Nightstar.
Yes, because he pushes her into the bicarbonate rain, the bicarbonate soda water, which is what is Slime's only weakness. Right. Which is what de-slimed Chris-chan Sonichu sent a rain of bicarbonate of soda water onto Nlakakam to dissolve all the slime. He goes to Ponyville to find the secret laboratory that Nightstar has like a huge tank producing the water for that rain, and after defeating her and destroying the machine, he grabs her head and he dunks her head into the water and like just dissolves her head in it. And,
that's the only way to do it.
So wait, is Phantom's, your life, your autobiography, written by Ben Saint, is that canon to the Sonichu comics?
Yes, it is, because Chris-chan drew illustrations of Chris-chan Sonichu meeting Keg Standard and Strawberry Milk in Nlakakam, and drew
what
pictures
about
of
Phantom Horn.
Did I say Keg Standard?
You said Keg Standard, yeah. I assume you meant Phantom Horn.
Yes, Chris did draw at least one picture of Keg, but there's pictures that Chris drew of Chris Chansonichu going to Luckacom, meeting Keg and Phantom, not Keg and Phantom, Strawberry Milk and Phantom, and then coming back and bringing the bicarbonate rain and fucking genociding everyone for no fucking reason.
Yeah, based.
Okay, when the autobiography was being written by Ben Saint for your adventurous life. Was there communication between Ben Saint and Christian about what was happening?
Yeah. They're buddies.
This is all. They're buddies. This is all detailed in the notes and errata at the end of the physical released book version of Slime and Punishment. There's a whole thing of notes in there. It goes page by page with like notes about every page, and a lot of it is this. Like, this happened because, like, Ben Saint was talking to Chris in Twitter DMs, and Chris said some deranged thing, and Ben was like, okay, that's canon. That's the story now. We're running with it. That's like a lot of Slime and Punishment, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
makes it a little hard to keep track of.
It does make it a little hard to keep track of. But,
But that's why you have an annotated book.
That's why I have the annotated book.
There's 2 copies or whatever.
There's, like, I have, like, a handful of copies left. Go to my website. Go saintcomics.com. There's a store there to buy the last 2 copies.
This entire internet genius episode feels to me, and obviously I've been silent for a lot of it. It feels like an outside body experience. I'll say it this way: like I follow a thread, and I'm like, okay, we're going, and then I hear horse fister, and I'm like, horse fister, and then we go off.
Back at it again.
It's beautiful.
Well, we're just trying to cover the lore,
I forgot he really lives up to his name. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that's all we say. That's all he said about old Horsefister. Okay, 2 little guys we didn't mention. All right. So remember Number Crunch? These 2 guys are mentioned one time
I had
each.
completely forgotten about Number Crunch.
Me too.
Because he's just a one-off mention of it. He's just a nerd.
He was the nerd who Keg said he was going to make do his homework. I think he went on, became like an evil CEO or something. Or maybe he's a nice guy. I don't know. But he went on to great things. If he's doing Keg's homework,
I don't think that Fandom have ever even met Number Crunch.
You were lurking in the bushes briefly as he was mentioned. But yeah, you probably did not meet Number Crunch. Fair enough. And then there is little-known fan favorite.
I know. I think I know what you're going to say. Yes, I remember
genderqueer. Yeah,
I remember Phantom's sort of like grudge against genderqueer for like because
being woke wrong or whatever
for being woke wrong or for like getting more attention for the queerness that they are doing. It's like they're like a more popular person with like a more liked gender, like a more popular take on queerness, and he's just like seething with resentment that people like genderqueer, that people respect genderqueer's pronouns, but no one respects Phantom's like transracial identity. Yes, it's something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On the same level, the genderqueer pronouns and Phantom's, transracial, unicorn supremacist views on the same level.
It's just a lovely mixture of things that Phantom has going on.
Phantom's complicated. He contains multitudes.
he is. He
contains facets.
Yeah, like a diamond.
So okay.
He shines bright like a diamond.
Let me finish Keg's backstory, which I have not finished yet.
Please,
because there's a little bit. We've gone over all the characters, so that's great. So I just have like a little bit more to add here. So I guess this is good to do this sort of at the tail end here, as we've discussed what everybody's up to. So Keg took that ironic trip to Napone with the money that his buddies lent him.
I'm going to become an ironic sex tourist.
Yeah, right. Well, the sex tourism was legit, but it's like, I'll go to Napone, not like I actually love and respect their media and culture or anything, or have a deep appreciation for the way of the horse marai, whatever, something like that. But the point is, he went there, and he went to the promised land of Napone, and he was having a great time. He was partying. He was going to Roppongi. Which Roppongi is like the club district. He went to Roppongi.
That's great.
He was having a crazy time. That's good stuff. Write that down. I rather was doing all these things until one fateful day when Keg. What did Keg see in his eye? He saw some anime shit in a shop, and he was like, I mean, anime's gay, and I'm not gay, but I think.
But opposites attract.
Well, he saw some anime stuff, and he was like, "There's no one around. No, I'm in Naples. No one's gonna know when I go in here." So destiny took hold of him, and he went around the corner, eyes locked on the prize, when he collided face to face with a pony, with a Napone native, and they both anime fell down, spilled their spaghetti everywhere, and they were like, and Kay was like, I wasn't going into the anime shop. No, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And this person was like, nani hane sebasu, blah, blah, blah. The point is, that he met a unicorn Napone native. Yes. And she does not speak English. They were not able to communicate, but they immediately vibed. They did the whole look at eyes each other stuff, and Keg loved how he could not understand what she was saying, so he didn't have to listen to her. He loved that about her. Yeah. So he fell in love. He fell in love with this lady. This Napone native, indeed.
You knew who would have thought?
Who would have thought that this would be the twists of fate? So she matched his freak, as it turned out, and her name was Brudo Mary, a.k.a. Brood Mary. She is a brood mare. Her name is Brudo Mary. He married her. You can call her Mary. In terms of design,
it's like Jake and Lady Rainicorn if Jake didn't understand Korean.
Wait, who the hell is Jake? From
Adventure Time.
Right. Yes, it's like that. They communicate based on vibes exclusively. To this day, he cannot understand anything that Mary is saying. He does not know what she's saying. By the way, she did turn out to have she looks like a buttoned up Japanese lady or Naponese lady.
A real oh god, what's that word what's the Japanese word for like a
Japanese pure maiden or whatever?
Yeah.
That's a Yamato Nadeshiko.
A Yamato Nadeshiko is what I was reaching for.
Well, yes, she looks like that, but she has a wild side. Oh wait, I'm posting this in the wrong chat. So in terms of design, I don't have a full pony design, but she looks kind of like, she has a wild side. She looks like a Yamato Nadeshiko most of the time, but she's also partially looks like Mary-chan from the Genki educational Japanese textbooks. This is her when she's getting crazy with Kay, when they're out and Rihon-gi.
I have seen Mary. You have shown me Mary before. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Wow.
Okay,
what a party animal.
There's another thing that informs her design that I'll get to in a moment. Okay, so he fell in love with Brood Mary. They got married, they moved back, and she, brood mare that she is, immediately began cranking out the foals. They're up to like 10 kids now. So Keg has like 10 kids over the next couple of years. This is where I was wondering, I looked it up, how often do like horses like have a kid? They only have one at a time. They have one foal at a time, not like a dog or whatever. And it takes them basically like a full year. So like, how does this work with the timeline? Listen, if there's any timeline problems, I thought about it. Brood Mary's cutie mark is 3 baby ponies. Like they're ponies, but they look like babies in like a little bundle or whatever. Yeah. And her thing is breeding, is birthing. So she's able to fire them out.
She's just
rapid
more
fire.
She's just that fertile, yeah.
The Brood clan from Napone is known for this. Yes, they're fertile AF. The true, and they are unicorns, but I always say they've got a heart of an earth pony in there somewhere.
So
or maybe it's me.
It's the opposite of me. Wait, what?
Right. It doesn't matter. So he did marry a unicorn to Phantom chagrin. I think, by the way, this is right about... Oh, wait, okay. One more detail, and then we'll get back to it. So he brings her back to Ponyville from Napone. Again, she does not speak the language. He can't understand a single word she says. That's just the way he likes it.
Does she know where she is? We don't know. How would you know?
I wouldn't assume. She's not like desperately trying to escape. She seems down with what's going on here. Okay. But so that's Brood Mary. And let me see. Where was I in the list? Okay, they've got a bunch of kids. So when they returned from Napone, Keg's like, well, shit, man, I got to figure out what to do now. So Keg briefly tried to restart TBBAP. He tried to do the show on his own. Like, Risky is gone. And so he's the producer. Phantom is gone. So he tried to do some stuff. It didn't work out. And it ended on one cataclysmic moment. Maybe he was doing a solo stream. He was kind of burnt out. Things weren't going so well. When he said some things. He said he was frustrated with some people that he knew. And then it led to the cancellation of Keg. A light canceling. His reputation's in tatters. His wife looked at him with her big eyes. She also looks like this lady right here, and said those words. Oh no, husband. She said this in unintelligible. Let's assume this is the one thing she ever said that was semi-understandable. Oh no, husband. You say anti-camel or donkey or a Pegasus slur. We are now homeless. So we lost it all because Keg said some slurs. Hey, he was a little frustrated, just letting off some steam. It is what it is. So
you can't say that. You can't say that, Keg. You can't say that. You're just an Earth pony. You don't deserve to be able to say that. Right. Only unicorns can say that kind of stuff. You're basically a camel yourself.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Only the superior races can say, negative things about the lower one. That makes sense. So, okay, right. I get it. I've been reading, Keg left me some of his unicorn theory. I've been studying up a little bit in my spare time. So, yeah,
that's great.
That's good stuff.
That's good. I'm glad finally.
I know, it's about time. So I did marry one after all, so there you go. So in the conclusion of this arc, Keg is at his lowest point now. Let's say he's got maybe 3 kids. Ththey're crawling all over him. Broodberry's bursting a couple more in the corner right now.
3 more on the way, yeah.
3 more on the way. He's like, well, shit, man. What do I do now? That didn't work out. So it's at this point when he looks over and he sees the Gold Standard Diner still run by their dad, our dad, Gold Standard. And he's like, you know what? I actually was kind of good at doing some stuff. Maybe it's time to work on this. So Keg decides, because he's got nothing left. It's like the one Ben Affleck movie where he starts to work. He was an executive, and then he goes to work at a blue collar jobs. I don't know the name of the movie, whatever. It's like the banking crash happens, whatever, doesn't matter. And it was not that guy. I saw clips on PoneTube, YouPone the other day. It was epic. Okay. So the point is, he starts working in the diner, and he's doing a decent job. And Gold is going to retire anyway. So he's like, okay, you know what, Keg? Let's let you run the show. You've improved yourself for a while. Go for it. So Gold Standard, I think, is moving out. He's getting ready to retire. Maybe he checks in now and again. But so Keg is taking over. He's doing fine, but he's making some changes. It's still the Gold Standard Diner or whatever, or deli, whatever it is. But it's also an obnoxious millennial gastropub at the same time. So where the kegs overfloweth and the stands are boundless.
Do they serve craft IPAs?
I would think so. I would imagine absolutely yes. Alcohol was always Keg's thing, so.
Do they serve some?
He's right back where he started.
Serve some fancy imported ciders, perhaps.
Of course,
put that fucking Apple family out of business. They'll regret not teaming up with the Flim Flam brothers and just selling them the apples to make their freaking machine. There was an unmet demand. Planning. There was an unmet demand in Ponyville. They couldn't keep up with it. What were they thinking?
It was an unforced error on the Apple family part, no doubt.
Unbelievable.
So maybe we host IPAs made by my buddy Sticky Situation. We don't know where the glue comes from, but it goes into the alcohol and it just works. It just works, folks. It does something to you. It does something to you. So that's going on. The point is, okay,
there's something. Well. There's just something different about the the ale over at the standard
the Gold Standard,
the Standard Diner,
or whatever. Yeah.
Some real organic material,
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. So the point is, he's got it together. He lives a humble little life. He's running the diner or whatever.
Sticky Situation and the Flim Flam brothers should team up. They should collab on a branded. It's like a special glue that has how McDonald's does Happy Meals that has celebrities on them. They put the Flim Flam brothers on the new the glue factory. The Glue Factory IPA.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working on something like that.
They're working on
it. Coming next season, we're gonna stock it on our shelves here at the diner or whatever. It's
hell yeah.
So that's it. So this is life. Keg is doing well. He is making bits. He's running the gastropub diner. Gold Standard is off, retired in the corner, whatever. Keg's doing just fine. He's got his 10 kids climbing over him all the time. Broodberry's off in the corner saying things that no one can understand or pay attention to. It's great. And that's it. That's it. So that's the end of the story. Oh, and one day, just a little thing, this one guy, it was weird, two-legged individual, wearing a little pointy green and red pin, sunglasses on his face, name tag says N8. He showed up one day, and he just said, hey, man, you're a savvy business investor here in Ponyville. You want to make some real money? Invest in Slime Coin. It's going to the moon. It was the right time. He bought the dip. and he sold at the peak. It just worked out well for him, so the Standard family is doing just fine financially after this epic rug pull of all the slime coin holders.
This guy, this guy was just like he was going around like to all the businesses, and he like saw the portal up in the sky and was like, there could be some opportunity. There could be opportunity in this airy community.
Yes, I'm sure he was definitely in contact with the Flim Flam brothers. Old NH, he was working with them for sure.
Well, you may not have slime, but I'm glad that you at least benefited from, a rising tide lifts all ships. I'm glad that you at least profited.
It just works.
Off of the weakening bit and the rising slime coin to bit trade economy.
It's always been my policy to profit while everyone else suffers, and I like to keep that going here at the Gold Standard Diner to this day, which I run.
Pan out to like
the wreckage of Ponyville.
The wreckage of Ponyville.
Where we are not canonically, but pan out from the Gold Standard Diner, which is doing well right now, folks. That's
is the Gold Standard Diner not in? Oh, right. Yeah,
no, we are in the studio here. The Gold Standard Diner is definitely in Ponyville. No doubt about that.
Yeah, of course.
Broodmare is holding down the fort today. I'm sure.
Everyone's living in tents except for like the one bit of like green grass left is around.
Dude, the diner, it like grows taller and like more extravagant with like towers over it and like
belching smoke.
Yeah. Glue pours like rain on top of the people down below.
Glue pours like rain.
They're stuck to the ground. It's
they come in their rag clothes and like the bandanas that they tie around their heads. They come with like their mouths open trying to drink that glue, and like Broodmare just like cracks the whip.
It's the only thing that numbs the pain. It's the only thing that numbs the pain for a day.
Some of them get stuck. Some of them get stuck in the ever expanding pool.
It's like a Silk Song type situation where like everyone's like trapped in place by like silk, or they're like zombified by the sludge or whatever in the first Hollow Knight. There's like an environmental disaster going on centered around the glue, Dark Souls style, and
some
Keg's just like, well, profits are up. What can I say? It's going pretty good.
He's like some like refugees that like arrive to sniff some of the glue, sink into it, like hands like quicksand and sticky situation, just like rubbing his hands, and like Jack Nicholson like nodding like behind the back of the building.
Yes, exactly. They can't get enough. Oh, it's great. It's both an attraction and a natural defense mechanism from the people around that are crowding to the city or to Ponyville to reach the heart of the beast.
It's a filter to only get the top clientele.
That's true. If you're strong enough to reach him, then you have something to offer, perhaps.
Filtered by the glue.
So those last things may or may not be happening. I don't know, but that's life.
That's speculation. Well, I'm just glad. I'm glad to know that Keg found his footing, got his shit together.
Indeed.
I'm glad that he prospered.
After some time. Yep.
Phantom's.
He's still ashamed of watching anime, but he's it's chill. It's chill is the thing.
Does he let his Japanese speaking wife know that he's that he's watching anime in secret?
I think she's the only person who knows. I think that's it. He will, because she can't speak. He's like, I can watch in front of her. No one will ever know that I'm watching Sword Art Online in front of my wife.
Who's she gonna tell?
Yeah. Okay, that's it right there. He has one person to share his anime fandom with. Good old Broodmare. Okay, there you go.
Because she can't tell anyone.
Because she can't. No one can understand. It's
awesome.
Perfect. It's a perfect system.
That's delightful.
Okay, so there you go. So that's the up-to-date lore. Okay, we're getting kind of close to the end of the episode. So, that's dope stuff. I have like two other bits I need to mention, but if you want to say anything, yeah.
Yeah, I just imagine. Yeah, this is not the majority of the audience here, but I'm imagining like a couple of like old head TBBAP fans listening to this, like, oh my god, I never
it's
knew
happening.
This is happening. This like like a handful of people are eating good. Listening to this episode, like a dozen folks are like, I always wondered.
There are dozens of TBBAP fans out there, Ben. Dozens
of them. I know, and I'm one of them.
It's like keg standards, future business is like the metaphor for this episode being the filter. That's only the most powerful of fans can make it.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Everyone else is just they took one sip of that glue IPA and it just put them right under the table. They couldn't hold their liquor.
One sip of that glue and you're under the table. And you're stuck and that's it. You're trapped now.
Stuck.
It's a vicious system. Yeah. You can eat your way out though over time, but it will get you high and you might die or something. I don't know. This seems to be canon. Okay, so boom. So there's your lore. Do you want to add anything else?
I'm just imagining like they got the graveyard, the mortuary, the glue factory, and just one big pipe running out of the glue factory into like the big barrels and kegs in like the behind the bar, while Keg stands at the bar like rubbing a glass with his it's just flowing right into these kegs.
To be clear, Keg is not a vicious, cruel character. He is blissfully unaware. He's like he's oblivious. Oblivious is the key word here.
My sticky situation is offering me a friendly discount. Like I can't afford not to sell this stuff. And the customers they just can't resist it.
They keep literally crawling back for more. They can't stop crawling on their hands and knees to get more.
There's a pipe from the glue factory to the keg standard shop, but there is another pipe from the keg standard shop, like surrounding apocalyptic area to the glue factory. It's a perfect circle. All the people that can't make it to keep fueling the industry.
Yes, we have to keep funneling money. Our profits. We have an agreement. The bits do flow to Sticky Situation over there.
I mean, of course,
he
needs a cut. He's getting his cut. He's getting his cut.
Yeah. We're not communists out here. At,
that's right. That's right.
To quote that guy from The Godfather, Barzini.
No, you think glue grows on trees?
Certainly not. It grows in graves, actually.
It grows.
He's
getting his pound of horse flesh.
So true. So true.
Hard economic times just mean more. You just mean more corpses in the street for a sticky situation.
Is booming.
Just pushing a cart around like the bring out your dead guy.
Yeah.
He offers if you have corpses to deliver him, he offers you a small condolence fee.
Oh yeah. No doubt. Sticky's
Everyone
doing
loves
all that.
Sticky Situation. In a dark, trying time, he's the only one offering a helping hand.
Your father passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. Would you care for a small fee for his corpse?
For his removal? We'll take care of it for you. He's
respectfully.
He's a philanthropist.
Kindly. No doubt. I think that is how he's seen by the community. And then his only rival is Ultimate Pumpkin, who's the only man who sees through this scheme and is fighting every day to overthrow this tyranny.
He's been off like slaying dragons and gods, and he's like he hears tell. He comes back to Ponyville and sees the glue factory belching smoke, and it's like I've been training for this. Like I knew this day would come.
It's like the epic opening when you get to a new area in Mina the Hollower. It does the 8-bit pose of him on the cliff, staring, sword raised, looking at the castle on the horizon. That's what's happened right today in the lore of T-Bow. Ultimate Pumpkin is back to do something about this. How will it end? Why the work to find out, I guess.
While Keg is away recording some podcast or something, so he doesn't he's not collateral damaged by their battle.
Yes. It's perfect. And Broodmary, we've got so many kids. If a couple of them get caught up in the wreckage, I mean, what are you gonna do? That's life, baby.
I crack a few eggs.
All right, that's our lore segment,
oh man.
Okay?
I feel info dumped. I feel edified.
Indeed.
I feel like I understand everything now.
I really want to let us know in the comments if you're a T-Bapper from back in the day, because a couple people actually messaged me here and there and were like, dude, yo, Internet Genius is cool, been following since T-Bap or whatever, keep it up. It's dope.
There's a few around.
The elite few are still out there.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder what it says about you to have followed internet people from being a pony guy all the way through all the stuff. Is this a mark of confidence in you? Wow, you're a stick-to-itive guy, or do you really have not a lot going on and you've got all the time in the world to? I'm just wondering.
I think it probably just is you were probably younger. You were probably a teenager in the brony days. You were into brony. You were on YouTube watching a lot of slop, and you found our slop, and you vibed with us, and you were like. Mm-hmm. I like these guys, and maybe every once in a while you keep tabs on this one. I do that with some of them. Some old,
right.
Like I do that with the guy who made Clarence's Big Chance. Every now and then I like check up on his his blog or whatever and see what games he's working on.
Let's not forget here. I don't want to miss the headline here, which is so there were pony reviewers. And then there were the cool guys, and we were in the cool guy class. 100%,
yes. To be clear, like TBBAP is kind of satirical. It's a little bit like taking the piss. Like it didn't take
a little bit, yeah.
It giving them characters. They make a bunch of like all the jokes in TBBAP are like kind of about how silly the whole thing is.
Yeah,
we did genuinely talk about the episodes, but we were not.
We evolved over time.
We did not take ourselves seriously about it.
Yeah, like from day one. I mean, we intentionally made ridiculous OCs from day one for that purpose of like being silly about it. By the way, I can't forget the lore of Keg in episode 1 had like a foam finger of him doing like the rocker sign.
The forgotten foam finger. Yeah,
that was like gonna be one of his memes that just got dropped. Like Dave being into like preserved organs or whatever in Homestuck or whatever it was. But those are for sale canonically at the Gold Standard Diner. They exist again. You can get them. They're made of the petrochemicals that Sticky Situation works with at the factory. So
he's got those
it's okay.
petrochemicals.
You can get your hands on them.
What does it say on? Does it say like number 1? Did Keg have his shades in that image?
Oh yeah. He had the shutter shades from episode 1. It says ponies. It's the rocker symbol. It says ponies on the bottom. Just says ponies. Ponies number 1, baby. Yeah, that's what we're about.
Spectacular.
Makes sense, I guess. And can I just mention the deep, abiding love I have had ever since our show for show card Gothic font. This follows me every day in the wild. When I see show card, I'm like, show card Gothic right there.
When I see show card Gothic in the wild, well, it's show card Gothic because of TBBAP, and it's Ranchers because of Endless War RFCK. But no, every time I see show card Gothic, I'm like, look, it's the thing. It's the thing from our thumbnails.
It's the font. It's the one. Yeah, based.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's a menace.
It's a popular font.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, folks, that's the lore. If we think of anything else, we'll say it. But I've got 2 other things to say as we reach sort of the end of the episode. So, guys. So again, BGE filled me in on this thing, guys. I don't know nothing about none of this, but BGE has gotten me up to speed on this whole internet genius submissions thing, okay? And he asked me to say a few words on it. So, okay, there's been confusion. There's been utter chaos in the streets. Man has been slaying man, brother against brother out there, a clown against mime, about what even does Nate Bestman want for the Internet Genius Submissions? We're so confused. Please help us. All right, guys, I understand. And people are like, my God, another episode has come and gone. No one has made it into the submissions. Chaos reigns, okay? We have to organize this. All right, so here's the deal, people. Look, just think of it like a voicemail, okay? Like, we'll listen to them.
I know what that is.
Yes, Keg Standard and Phantom Horn rather knows what that is. You can look. The whole point of this is just to have something funny that we could talk about if it's good. Now, if it's cringe, who cares? It goes in the trash. Not interested. But like, if it's funny or something, okay, cool.
It's like I guess it's like if you have a comment to make about something discussed on the show, give a call and be like, here's what I think about that thing that you said. I disagree. I agree. I have a joke to make about it. I have a question to ask about it. Whatever. Right.
I guess to be fair,
something like
format,
that. Yeah. Get involved. Get involved, people.
Yeah. This format works.
This is an open
best.
forum.
This format works best on like a literal like daily show where it's like, okay, yesterday we did X. This is weekly, so it's not. I get it. It's a little bit long. It's like, oh, who even cares about Mina the Hollower? It's been out for like 5 whole days. So who even cares? But
I take your
you should definitely play it.
It looks good.
Digital Circus, right? Or whatever we talked about last week. So like, but it just doesn't even matter. There hasn't even been that many submissions, and many of them have been like little text blurbs that, I don't know, they're okay, but they weren't that good, so I don't care, so we're skipping them. There's been like a couple meme submissions, not good enough, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, but guys, it happened. Someone made the cut. Someone submitted something that was actually mildly amusing. And so probably based on my, or rather Nate's insistence last week or whatever, that fuck you, your villain arc begins now, do something good or perish. So antagonism has been birthed. Be the supervillain, arch nemesis of me of Nate on the show. No relation, not me, different person,
Who?
Different pony. And so there you go. So we are going to take a look at a submission from our boy Yarp, who's on the Discord, our very first Internet Genius submission. You can submit yours. The email link is in the thing. I would say do the easiest thing to do. If you have a question, record a little MP3 of you and like send it via email. Easiest is if you put it like on YouTube and send me the link to the video, but like either are pretty much okay. So do that. Little audio link if you just want to ask a question over voice, or do like a video. Now, Yarp sent a video, so we are going to watch the video and we'll see if it's good. There you go. Okay, so let's pull it up.
And I, Phantom Horn, am going to crack into a dirty Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Cream Soda Dew. Have you tried this?
No, it sounds enjoyable. It sounds it sounds very slimy, you know,
it's like a creamsicle. Mountain
sounds
Dew.
Delightful.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway, here we go. Instead of inquiring why the Roman Empire was destroyed, we should rather be surprised why it had subsisted so long. Hey, it's Nate. What's he up to?
Hey, I recognize some of these people.
I know these events, and that's the flag. Oh. Oh, no.
I recognize that flag, too. Oh, no.
No. Oh, yes, right.
Yeah,
that was good.
So tight.
Extremely tight. That was a tight piece. 1 month? What is this? What do these words mean? What language is this?
German, maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
TV
okay,
Tokyo.
Gurren Lagann 2007. Okay.
All people.
Oh, there he is. Literally kill yourself. So true, York.
Avant-garde.
Okay.
Avant-garde.
It was avant-garde. Okay, the first league of Nate murderers has assembled. We'll see how it goes. Face me in real life, bro.
I feel like
I mean him, Nate, not me, Keg.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I feel like this was meant. Am I crazy that this feels like it was meant to be disparaging towards this Nate individual?
Oh, no doubt.
Okay. I'm like
depraved.
Yes.
Sounds
like it.
I think I can agree with everyone here and say this Nate character sounds like a real piece of work.
A real undesirable individual. A real degenerate.
Indeed. Who would upload a video once every like 6 months or worse? Phantom? Who would do such a thing? Anyone you know? I would hope not. I would hope you wouldn't associate with anyone like that.
Well, you know, if I did know anyone,
maybe it's actually fine though.
I would have them sit down and see what's going on with them. I would be like,
check
is
in. I'd give
okay?
them a bro check-in type thing, you know.
Check-in.
They probably need financial support, you know.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
They would really need financial support desperately.
Need that money. They really need Patreon.com/internetgenius.
So Patreon.com/internetgenius.
So true.
Patreon.com/internetgenius.
Or Ben Saint. That's
or
also
Ben Saint.
out there, you know.
Ben Saint.
I mean, the legendary Patreon.com/Ben Saint,
Ben
banned from the
Saint.
show, as we all know.
Yes. That's right.
We would never entertain an individual of such low caliber.
Speaking of degeneraents.
Yeah. Ben Saint. Yeah, okay.
Who is that?
Speaking of him. Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Don't know. Haven't heard of him. But, okay, so again, guys, hey, if you got a funny thing, there you go. See, that was funny. Wasn't the most complicated thing in the world. Guy probably, you know, hey, Yorp, good work, buddy. Love to see it. Funny stuff. We're making enemies here, making conflict happen. We love to see it. We love bloodshed.
Making me mad.
Good stuff, guys. It was funny. So that's really all there is
Literally kill yourself.
Literally kill yourself. I remember that. That was from a letter to Dan Soft Toilet Seat from RadCon 3. Nate did that. Keg was not present. Although that is where Nate and Ben Saint dreamt up our reality in that bed upstairs at RadCon 3. That Famously, dude, when we were doing takes on that, you got so mad because Nate kept. Ben got
so mad
because Nate kept fucking up his lines like 3-4 times, and then we remember we had to do the ha 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 like exactly 7 times to sync, and I did too many once, and it was a bad scene.
I do remember that. I don't remember getting mad, but
I remember. I
believe. I don't.
I was informed by Nate, guys. That's all. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Fun times. TBAP Resurrection was an epic project.
Genuinely do not remember what even happened in TBAP Resurrection. I when you mentioned the Pauper's
we reviewed
Prison,
one episode. I about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, okay. Do you remember the opening where Starboard Bow and Give and Take go and the hashtag Max Revive? It was the Max Revive.
Oh, I remember us breaking out of the
statue garden,
the sculpture garden.
Yes.
I don't. Yes. Do you remember how we got petrified by Discord?
It was never addressed. It was never addressed in the lore how we got petrified. Shit, is that canon? I didn't work that. Okay, we got petrified at some point.
It's definitely canon. I don't know when it happened. It must have happened sometime.
Okay, wait, maybe this was one version of our Pauper's Prison. That was the first version because we had deaths.
No, Pauper's Prison. Like first Discord. Yeah, okay. It was it didn't work, so we had to go to Pauper's Prison.
I think that's my explanation right now for how it fits in the canon. I think this makes sense.
Sure. We're just a sequence of running away from debt.
They were okay, there's with Max Revives rolling around like this, we need a more secure location for our for our criminals. So we'll seal them in the cage here.
I forgot about the Max Revive. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I never forget about the Max Revive.
Oh, man.
And how did that end? It ended with, I guess, nothing. We did that was Risky Business appeared. The business closed down forever. We said, thank you. See you next week for the next review of My Little Pony episodes.
And then that was
it.
And now there's this. Woke up. Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, the waking up. Right. That was the
Ben Sane and Nate Bestman woke up in some other reality, had nothing to do with us, no relation.
And yet they were dressed as Keg and Phantom. Curious.
Bizarre.
Quite curious.
Perverted. I don't know what was going on
there.
I do love that.
Same bed.
Same bed. Same. Very curious. I do love that. I really like that cut we did at the very end of just our gaze. Gaze at the camera. That's a good meme. That is an excellent meme right there.
That was awesome. Go watch TBAP Resurrection if you.
Oh yeah. That's good stuff.
If you're
you can skip to the end if you want.
If any of this has piqued your interest, I do recommend going and watching the entire videography of the TBAP channel to get all the lore. We do still collect 2 cents a month of ad revenue from the TBAP channel.
Oh, fucking based.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I think I got demonetized. If you don't now with YouTube, if you don't post stuff or get enough views in a time frame, YouTube does demonetize you. I think we were demonetized
for
years
real.
Back. I think so. I'd have to double check. I'll confirm that. I think it's true.
I mean, for a minute we were getting literally pennies every month.
I guess YouTube was like, that's enough. It's fine. Don't even trip, dog. Let me just shut that off.
TBAP Plays though. TBAP Plays got that long form content.
Oh yeah, that's got longevity. That's going
a money
distance.
maker. Yeah.
TBAP didn't work out so good. TBAP Plays thriving.
If you want to watch Keg and Phantom play Legacy of the Pony,
that was Kino.
A lot of those were Kino.
Remember Lesbian Horse Adventure? That game was so fun. I love that game. It was
really good, really good.
Yeah.
And that one Earthbound remake.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was
it
dude,
was
remember
awesome.
when people got so mad at us because we made exactly 10-minute episodes? This was, I think, my idea at the time. This was the meta. And so we would cut in the middle of a boss fight. Fuck you, audience! I don't give a shit! Die and suffer!
I remember that was the meta. I don't really remember people being mad about it, but I remember that back in the day, that's how you maximize ad revenue, is you cut off at exactly 10 minutes.
It didn't work out so good for TBAP Plays, but we didn't stick with it either.
And that's how we ended up in Pauper's Prison,
Nah, there you go. Should have stuck with it. Gentlemen, I have one last thing that I wanted to bring up. Again, on behalf of Nate Bestman,
Gentle Ponies,
founder, CEO. This is not pony related. This is internet genius related. I guess like that last video, sort of. But so, guys, we've been talking for some time now. Everyone's been asking again, Nate filled me in on all this. Okay, I'm just relaying it verbatim. Nate said this, quote, everything that follows what I'm about to say. Okay. Who is he who copes? What's going on with he who copes? The time has come to let the people know who he who copes is. Some have been speculating. Some have been digging around in bits and pieces, finding clues laid about on like the Twitter and other places. But it's time to let the people know, okay? So let me start this off by saying, disclaimer, for the love of Celestia, do not contact anyone I'm about to mention in any way. Don't do it. Not joking. Seriously. Just don't do anything based on the facts I'm about to say here. Not joking, okay? That being said, here's what's going on, okay? So, who is he who copes? Well, for starters, if you can believe it, his name is Ben. He who copes' first name is Ben.
What?
Wow.
What?
Is it Ben Saint? No, Ben Saint's
heard
banned
of
from the
that.
show. He would never come up. It's not. No.
Good.
It's not the furtive Ben Saint. So easily destroyed by heavy weapons fire.
Frail.
Human
So it's
flesh.
not him. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right
spirit.
now. The flesh is weak, indeed. The slime is strong, however. So that rely on that.
Slime is
folks.
strong. Ben Saint, no relation, strong slime. Ben Saint, Dimension 1218, no slime, weak.
Right. That's what it is. So, I'm going to tell you right now. This Ben individual, he who copes himself. He has a slogan. He has a tagline. He has a mantra that he lives by that I want you to know as I'm telling you this tale. And it is this: simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. This is his actual motto in real life, okay? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Keep that in mind. Okay, we'll come back to that. So, again, this is all a quote. Be me, Nate Bestman, no relation to me, Keg Sandard. You're trying to set up your new fun podcast show with a funny name that you've decided upon. Internet Genius. Haha, that's funny. Genius-related things. Internet, that's funny. Okay, cool. So you decided this, I decide this, he decides this, and you start to make assets, make accounts on like YouTube and Twitter when, wait a minute, what is this I'm discovering? Folks, have you ever wondered why the YouTube handle is at Internet Genius Show, not just at Internet Genius? And perhaps why our Twitter is twitter.com, x.com, whatever, /Internet Genius with a Z, not an S.
Yeah, it was.
Why
that is curious.
Is that? It truly, many have asked, many have wondered.
Perplexing.
Well, however, so the reason is, as you may guess, someone had already taken those handles. Someone had, that motherfucker, someone had come through and snagged across the board. Even internetgenius.com was stolen, was taken by a devious individual. Who could it be? Yes, that's right, folks. youtube.com/internetgenius, if you go to it, is taken by a man of the name Ben Cope.
Oh my God!
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
His name is Ben Cope. Let that sink in. Let the Cope run through. His real name is Ben Cope, folks. He has taken Internet Genius on YouTube, Internet Genius on Twitter, the website, everything. I can't believe it. Play the video of Ben Cope right now.
Have you ever gotten frustrated trying to embed a video on your blog? Are you tired of trying to remember the 27-step process it takes to make your video work properly? My name is Ben Cope, and I'd like to introduce to you the Video Blog Dream Theme, a premium WordPress theme designed exclusively for video bloggers.
So this is him. This is the man who brought me low, who humbled Nate Bestman himself, not me, that other guy instead of me. So this guy, he's like a web designer, an internet consultant in real life, whose website is Internet Genius, who claimed this stuff. And now he has the audacity to use this YouTube page for things like his business, like 18, 19 years ago when he claimed it. Family vlogs of him and his family acting as though they're having a good time using
Despicable.
this tag. Absolutely unforgivable.
His channel is just called Ben Cope. It's not even called Internet Genius.
Exactly. He doesn't even value the Internet Genius brand. He merely calls it Ben Cope. It's unforgivable. So I ask you, what is the moral here? Guys, Ben, you want to comment?
Lock
Phantom?
down your who are you talking to? Lock down your the lesson is lock down interesting ats and names on every website you can, so that later when someone eventually wants to use them, they have to come to you and you can hold it for ransom over them.
Listen, you're right about that. That's true. However, there's an even deeper moral than that. And it's that, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe I would encounter someone so petty, so vindictive, that in here in the present, possibly the near future, that someone like Ben fucking Cope, the Copeser himself, he who copes, the man who copes harder than anyone in the world, would from the present go back in time 19 years ago and steal my intellectual property, knowing it would become the greatest internet property that would ever exist. How could he do this? That motherfucker, he just invented a time machine, went back in time, and stole my idea. I guess simplicity truly is the ultimate sophistication. It was so simple, and yet so devious to go back in time and take my idea. Damn you, Ben Cope. I will have my revenge, and you will suffer for what you've done to me.
It must have taken some doing. He must have been really dedicated.
He's got to be in league with, like, I don't know, the Flim Flam Brothers, Sticky Situation, Celestia probably isn't on this in some way. Nightmare Moon, no doubt, was collaborating on this. Sombra, back from the grave, revived by slime. How come Sombra was never revived by slime? You got to do that. That's you know, that's just obvious storytelling.
It's like Chekhov's gun, you know.
It's a little too obvious. That's fair. Okay, guys. So hey, that's all. Ben Cope is a real person. So I just want to be clear again. This is all a joke. For the love of fuck, do not contact this guy in any way. He really is just like a nice family man who has like a little internet web design business called Internet Genius. I'm just goofing. Don't do anything to this guy, or I will fucking kill you. Just be silly here with us. Okay, leave him alone.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
Internet Genius is Kino. He knew it. He did go back in time and steal my idea, and I'll never forgive him for doing it.
It's like, damn, of course. Like, why didn't I think of that?
I know, 19 years ago. Why didn't I think of it?
Why didn't I go? Why didn't I think to go back to 19 years ago? And it really is like it's devious in its simplicity.
Simplicity truly is the ultimate sophistication. Dude, on that note, on his like website and on his Twitter, his bios all say simplicity truly is the ultimate sophistication.
That's so
funny. It's like a tech bro or something. Dude, I've been saying that to myself like for months now. Just
That's a very like I don't know. It's very interesting.
It's like a tech saying or something. It comes from like the web design world or something. Yeah. So it's out there.
It's meant to communicate
it's Kino.
A certain philosophy about design
about like web design, design in general or something. Okay, that being said, Ben Cope here is the head Nate murderer, leader. Obviously, he's behind the organization of the Nate fuckers, the Nate rapists, the Nate murderers.
That's what I was thinking of, the Nate fuckers. Yeah. Like, is this guy some kind of Nate fucker?
Yeah. He's a Nate fucker, all right. And he is chief, and he as Nate Bestman. Okay, we can all agree on this. I'm speaking from his perspective again. I, Nate Bestman, am the head internet genius. I've declared it so by doing these things. He is the head arch nemesis of the show. He is the internet imbecile, and he will be destroyed for his foolishness one day. Crossing me was really the worst crime he could ever commit.
Good precedence for our winning rate on this one.
We will win. We're a scrappy, come from behind bunch, and we will ruin his life as he has ruined mine. By doing a very minor thing to me.
He's been doing this for not 19 years, 22.
There
slightly less than how long I fucking lived.
Yeah. Dude, have you considered he may have engineered your entire existence so he could mog you? Have you considered that?
You know,
he probably
that's the fun reveal of the show, that I've been working for Ben Cope this entire time.
No! The Simplicity truly is the ultimate sophistication.
simple.
It was in front of me all along. I can't believe
It's so simple. It's just,
it was so simple and yet so sophisticated. I can't believe that.
It was sophisticated because it was simple.
Oh my! He was right all along.
Oh my God!
Every
day he's just proven more and more correct.
True. You know, what's the best way to destroy Nate Bestman? Just give him a brown man hire.
That's true. See, this is the last time I do diversity hires, folks. It's not working out so good. So there you go, folks. That's the story of Ben Cope, of He Who Copes. Now you know he is our ongoing enemy. That we will be beefing with, but in a non-contact way. Again, for serious, if anyone fucks with him, I'm going to get in trouble. Please don't do it. It's a joke, but it's a really funny joke. So I can't not say the joke. It's so funny. Don't do anything against this guy. If anything, give this guy your patronage and make him happy. But in all seriousness, don't get cute and be like, I'm going to give him money and I'll also do the Do not fucking do it, okay? Do not do any of that shit. Don't touch the poop, as they say.
Hire him to design your website, perhaps.
If you want, again, just don't. I'd say just don't touch this guy at all. Leave him alone. He's a real guy.
Okay,
don't fuck with him.
That's probably better.
If you want to leave, I'll say this: if you want to leave a nice comment on his videos, that's nice. And even this is too far. I'm saying don't contact him whatsoever. I wouldn't. I encourage none of it. No contact. Don't fuck with the guy. Leave him alone.
His videos are like family vlogs, and I think even
like
if
family vlogs to Disney World or something. Do not fuck with that guy.
Even if he doesn't motherfuckers type in comments, it will pop in his notifications. He will be like, what?
How could you steal Internet Genius from Nate? That's so fucked up. Guys, no, he doesn't know any of this.
He does not need to be involved in any of this.
No. We can laugh in our own little circle jerk over here. It'll be really funny, okay? He's our arch nemesis, but he's also a nice man that's done nothing to any of us, so leave him alone.
That's right.
That being said, can I please have at Internet Genius, please? The one who He Who Copes is Kino. I would love it if he gave me those handles on Twitter, but he's had them for 20 years, so who the fuck am I?
What if
I'm the rightful thinker. That's who I am. He stole them from me.
I'm sure he hasn't.
Time.
I'm sure he hasn't thought about his for like a decade plus. Like, I'm sure he doesn't care about the name at all. It would be really funny to just be like, hey, I wonder if he would even care if you wanted to buy it. He probably wouldn't care.
He has posted on his Twitter like not that long ago, like maybe like a year ago or something. So like I get if he doesn't want to give that up. On YouTube though, it is like part of his business and stuff. He probably wouldn't want to give that up either. I actually don't even care. Like on YouTube, the channel is at Internet Genius Show. Like that's fine.
That's
the
totally
one
fine.
I don't like is the
Internet Genius.
This all was birthed because I was trying to come up with different versions of what fits after like your ad or whatever on Twitter, and like I was doing like Internet Genius Show. It was too long. I was trying.
I was gonna ask stuff. Why didn't you just go with Internet Genius Show for both?
I tried so many combinations. It was just too long. I tried like IG Show, like that was taken or it sucked and it wasn't. I don't know. I wanted just at Internet Genius in some way. But there's because there's just an arbitrary limit on how long it can be. I needed like one extra character, but I couldn't. I like Internet Genius like 1, but that's like too many characters or something. Anyway, point is, he really fucked me over, this guy. So maybe he'd give it to me, but that's my business, none of your business. Don't worry about it. So we're at Internet Genius with a Z on Twitter, even though it's cringe. But see, that's why I got to get on Blue Sky. Blue Sky would never do me like this.
You gotta get.
Those
on
are my
Blue
guys.
Sky.
Final message of the episode: you gotta get on Blue Sky.
Dude, the promised land awaits. We gotta get over there.
We gotta get on Blue Sky.
You gotta get on.
You gotta get humble Earth Pony on there. I wonder.
You gotta get on Poob. It's streaming. It's streaming on Poob.
Dude, we got to get this show on Nebula. That's where we need to be. We need to be with the elites, guys. Lindsay Ellis, if you can hear my call, my soul is yours. If you get me on Nebula, please.
Dude, for God's sakes, please let me in the hallowed halls of Patrick H. Willems and Sarah Zed and.
Dude, I feel like the Nebula crew are like they're like a rival Internet Genius group. Now we would never accept them as true Internet geniuses, but amongst them, they're like a fellow Illuminati, like competing with us to do, I don't know, big brain type activities. Like, I don't know, like extinguish the white race, I think, is their main goal.
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
I won't dwell on it. Okay. But because we're keeping it funny. But I will say that I in real life do consider Nebula to be an actual shadowy cabal. I genuinely
based.
see them
I want in, guys. Let me in right now.
Okay, yeah. If they let me in, I'd forgive them for all their crimes, probably.
Yeah. Now that's a Phantom Horde attitude right there.
Yeah, it totally is. But I don't see that. But I don't see that happening.
Real.
So we're gonna beef, I think.
Dude, Nebula Nate, boys. It writes itself. Let Nate in, not me. I'm Keg. Let Nate in.
If you get into Nebula, I'm killing you.
I was born to be on Nebula.
Ruin
Phantom,
my fucking
me,
life.
Keg standard. TBAP will be revived. Resurrection 2, Max reviving once again, going straight on Nebula. That's where TBAP will release exclusively from now on.
Pitch document for Nebula, email at lindsayellis@nebula.com, a show where two brothers bitch about the new upcoming, yet to be released
Guys,
Generation
Gen 5
6.
is here, and Gen 6 will be right around the corner. You need to get in on this on the ground floor. Fluttershy's coming back, boys.
It's time to
We're
use
so
those
back.
decade-old connections with Jenny Nicholson. It's time.
Jenny, if you can hear my soul
get
is
us in with Lindsay Ellis, please. Sticky Situation is out. He's out of Pauper's prison. He's finally he's
risky
finally
business, Phantom. Risky business.
Risky business. He's just gotten off the Chain Gang. He's finally worked his debts off. he's ready. He's ready. He's ready to roll those dice again.
Dude, you know who's on Nebula? Celestia and Luna are definitely in Pony Nebula for sure, because they're like space and stuff. Yes. Unicorns were born to be in Nebula. Let us in. Okay, hashtag let us. Hashtag let them in. Okay, guys. Hashtag let TBAP in. That's the call. Let it go out. Lindsay, Jenny, please save us. I don't even know. Is Jenny on Nebula? Is that real? Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let Jenny
honestly,
let her in. She needs to be on there. All right. Thank you for listening, everybody. On behalf of Nate Bestman, thank you for listening once again to our Silly Pony Show. I'm Keg Standard.
And I'm Phantom Horn.
Woo!
And
we're said it all right. We're two best brothers
that bitch about
ponies.
Did we have like an outro?
Yeah.
Did we have an outro that we would say at the end of TBAP episodes?
I think I would say I'm Cake Standard, and you say, and I'm Phantom Horn, and something. Oh God!
No, that was the intro. At the intro, it's the I'm Cake Standard,
Goodbye.
and I'm Phantom Horn.
Goodbye.
Okay, I think it was like, hey guys,
Goodbye.
patreon.com/internetgenius. Nate needs your money. Noni needs your money.
Nate needs your money.
Phantom, Ben.
I might get a cut.
Ben
I might get a cut from this episode. Who's Ben Saint?
I don't know. He's dead.
Phantom Horn needs bits.
I don't know.
Phantom Horn needs his
all
bits
in on
for
Phantom Horn.
Needs an appearance fee.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Okay, we will see you next week. Goodbye. 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 Well, what do you think, Phantom? It's been a crazy ride, huh? We have our image permanently attached to ponies. Was it worth it? No. We started out just two, immobile, purple and blue, until we met some dudes who bitched about ponies too. And every journey ends, but you can start one again. Two best brothers and 5 other friends will make our mark. Help us get into the green, we'll make our mark until at least one of us succeeds, 'cause the ultimate reward is the Patreon. Ponies are for f***s, dude. See ya.